o ngā kuratuarua o te motu. Kei konei mātou kei te whare koritinana o Central Energy Trust Arena, kei te pāpaioia, ko Keila Manuererangi tōku ingoa, huri no Taranaki, ko Greg tēnei, ko maua e tahi autaua mo te kemu e whai ake nei. Kia ora e hoa, what court are we on? Let me get it out, firstly.
Kia ora, Kayla. We are on court 3, and as I said, it was just as beautiful and poetic to hear that beautiful kupu Māori there, the te reo from you. It absolutely fascinates me every time, but should we run through the teams? I'll go first. How's that? St. Kitts College, I've got Charlie Yock, Mima Forster, Yasmin Beard, Giselle Forster, Misha McClister, Jeanette Tu'umaialu, Georgia Dixon, Rosabelle Ward, Kalani Mai Tuino.
Kia ora e hoa. And then on the other side, we have all the way from Pōneke, Wellington, St. Mary's College in number 12, Tyra Onesimo, Isabella Vaitoa, Jordan Rose Pelletti, Geraldine Matafil Solia, Zara Thomas, Maya Taylor, Kristana Leota, Jana Leo, Edison Pelanisi, and Macy Mo'u. Coach, we have Stephen Graham and Jean Jacobs.
You may have wondered why I didn't mention the coaching stuff. I thought you might want to shout out your girl, head coach of St. Kitts.
Darcy Finnegan. Look, played with Darcy for Waitakere, even though I am from Taranaki, played with her. And she's been one of our up-and-coming coaches for not only the New Zealand program, but yes, the St. Kitts team, as we, just before we saw on the screen, we have our Kai Wawao for the game. So that is our referees. To Amazing Wahine, and their names are Tamelia Blackburn and Kiara Leon. So, e me iana kia kōrua.
Another amazing wahine is assistant coach Ashley Tu'umaialu and managed by Simon Yock. I would say there's probably some sort of relation between manager and the number 1 singlet, Charlie Yock.
Perhaps.
And good, every time I'm in the streets, there. I hear...
Yeah. Gosh, that's Greg for you.
There we go.
Cracking jokes.
Mate.
But hey, we're here to have fun. It's the first day of this National Secondary School competition here in the Papaioia, Palmerston North. Look, this is a tournament that both teams have been preparing for a year. As we saw a couple weeks ago, we had tournament week. So all of these teams have qualified for this national tournament. And just a bit of a recap. So last year, St. Mary's College actually finished 10th in nationals, and St. Kentigans finished 5th. Oh, sorry, they didn't qualify last year. They finished 5th in their qualifying tournament this year. So, yeah, it will be very exciting to see how these two match up today.
Really interesting too. Both sides will see quite a few representative players at the next level. I know within St. Kitts we've got some Auckland as well as Counties Manukau representatives, and then down the other end at St. Mary's some Wellington representatives. So a few of these wahine toa bringing in huge credentials and what will no doubt be a very big game. Well, it was a pleasure last game that you and I did together.
Yep.
And as we see Carl Neuer on screen, what just happened, what transpired on the court before this?
So we just had Westlake boys and was it St. Kentigans?
Yeah, the men's team. And
yes.
that went into overtime. Taratna with a layup with 3.5 on the clock.
Yeah, tough.
And then St. Kitts went on to win that one. So St. Kitts, the wahine toa, will be looking to replicate what the males have done, the Tāne.
Tika tera as the ball is in play, automatically in St. Kitts' possession.
And how's the voice, Kayla? You've done a few games so far?
Done a few games, done 3 this morning, so yeah, voice is good. I'm quite the yapper, so I'm well conditioned.
You've been training for this all your life.
This was my preparation for nationals. It's far too many jokes. As the first shot of the game, just off the front of the tapa there, draws the hara. That will be St. Mary's possession.
Must be a few nerves when you get that first shot off.
Yeah. Especially if it's a long-range shot as the ball is in play.
Will you be doing a coaching clinic whilst you're down here, or what's the story?
Look, I'll be going to bed after this. No. Look, I'm here to commentate. I'm here to watch some fantastic basketball. You could probably coach me, actually, Greg.
Oh, it's beautiful as well. You are staying with whānau.
Yes, Aida. Shout out Auntie and Uncle.
I thought there was a little plug there to might be food on the table for you now tonight when you head home.
Mac and cheese for dinner. I'm looking forward to it.
Speaking of mac and cheese, they'll be wanting to get things cooking here early, these two teams.
No, you did not just transition. Oh, me whakawhiti te rao Māori. Kia mai tonu.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Kalani Mai Tuino. She looks like if she catches the ball on the low block there, could be trouble for St Mary's. Look, they've got two already on her. One fronting and one playing some good defence. And St Kitts have the ball.
Kia te pōro. Rawe te no tata, te kuriwhiwhi toru. Ko te kōkiri whakamua, te kapa o St Mary's.
I'll tell you what, court 3 really is the elite kupu Māori for the commentary side of things. As we see a foul call.
Ngai tūhoi over here as Hara, e runga I te papa. Foul on the floor.
It's good to see Roshi has made an appearance here, Roshi's portfolio. Camera in hand.
Queen of photography.
Yeah, the mahi done there. As we see St Kitts take possession and some full court defence being played by St Mary's.
Rawe, Kia te poro. Rawe, te reikuru is good for two. Beautiful layup there.
Charlie Yock end to end and then the assist. Phenomenal basketball to break the press there.
Aye.
Really putting the ball handling skills on show, Kayla.
Fifi Turu, aye. Te Pukenga Hoki, very skilled players here we have on the court. Is beautiful box out there. Hearing Coach Darcy Finnegan yelling out box out. She knows that will be essential down the track. Getting those rebounds is a good box out. And the just foot on the line there. She was feeling it from range, and you can't get upset. You know, a shot like that where she's open, that's a good look.
Let it fly. However, what you don't want to see is transition defense.
Just
or lack thereof.
Yeah, as we see Maya Taylor just leaking out. St Kitts already in a bit of foul trouble here.
Offensive foul on Yock.
E turunga hara mo te kapa o St Kitts. It's 3 fouls for the St Kitts team. Coach Darcy will not be wanting any more fouls this quarter, ideally.
There's Rosh on screen. As I said, the camera work, outstanding.
Love her work, absolutely. As that layup leaking out yet again, just short there. Both teams doing well at pushing in transition.
Travel call. Good defense by Yock.
As you can see, early on in this game, both teams are looking to push the ball, but on the contrary, both teams will be looking to get back in transition and play defense, because we've had a few open layups already.
That feeling out process, isn't it, Kayla?
Right.
Oh. Sometimes you can get caught in two minds, and the feet don't match the bone. And
yeah, I've been there.
Oh, we've all been there.
We've all been there, especially on the dance floor.
Speaking of dance floor, any court here, all 10 courts have looked like a dance floor for Kayla Manuelarangi.
Gotta stay ready. Draws the hara, kaharia, ki te pai kuru tautuku. Koire te kupu mo te tahi free throw line. Pai kuru tautuku. As we can just see, number 22, Isabella Vaitoa going to the line.
Are you still the queen of TikTok?
No.
Oh, it's been rescinded?
I've done one phonetic alphabet TikTok, and look, that was enough for me. It's just far too time consuming.
The bald voice himself, Andrew Horrocks, mentioned that. We tried to find that on Instagram. Was that deleted? Has that been removed?
The phonetic alphabet? No.
Oh, I'll tell him we'll have a look.
Perhaps it has.
You just don't even know. You got a social media manager or something. You'll think
I wish, I need to give myself time out from TikTok.
That defense, just breaks the 8-second threshold. And Yok will say that was a pass through to Jeanette Tu'umaialu. See, the cool thing about the Wahine toe as well, especially with the long hair, I love the team colours and the...
Oh, yeah, the ribbons?
Yeah, the ribbons and the team colours.
Yeah, we love it.
Maybe now that I've got a mullet, I could maybe get some black and white. I know you've got the nails done.
Yeah,
the manicure. There's one thing you do this week is get those nails on camera.
Absolutely. As that looks like that will remain in St. Kitts' possession.
St. Mary's literally throwing everything but the kitchen sink at the ball at the moment.
The fridge,
on defense,
the utensils, the pots, all of it. As you can yep. Right idea, actually, trying to find their tall post inside Kalani, but just couldn't quite get that in there as they've just missed that again. Beautiful step through there. Kei te kōkiri whakamua.
She's really impressed me so far, Charlie Yok. She takes control of the offense. She pushes the pace.
Yeah. Has
walled up on defense and...
Te kuru peke. Raue, Tauke. The jump shot is good from number 6, Giselle Forster. With the McDavids on.
Not surprised. The ball handling is phenomenal here for St. Kitts team, coached by the Darcy Finnegan.
Shout out Darcy. Very good long-time friend of mine. Very, very cool to see, the people that have played that are now giving back to the game, whether that be through coaching, reffing, commentating like yourself, Greg.
Oh, mate. When you change up your voices as well, it's incredible. It's almost like we've got 3 people on the mic. Look at this relentless pressure being put on by St. Mary's.
Good job from St. Kitts, just breaking that press. Draws the hara. She will go to the free throw line for 2.
Now, sometimes the press itself, when going up against maybe an attacking team that hasn't necessarily seen those looks before, can be intimidating. But as you said, a well-drilled Darcy Finnegan outfit.
Yep.
I don't think they'll be too phased.
Absolutely.
I think what St. Mary's College there is doing is trying to slow down the offense, give them less time of the shot clock to get into their sets and get something decent to hoop. But I like this battle here, the 15v22.
Absolutely. Ka whanawhana te pōro, whiua te pōro ki tōna hoa. Nau e kua riro ai te pōro.
Oh, Tu'umaialu, coast to coast.
Raue, strong move. St. Kitts will be wanting to do a bit more of that, They're looking good downhill, pushing in transition, and taking it strong to the rim. Both teams are creeping towards foul trouble, as we can't actually see on the live stream here, but St. Mary's have three team fouls and St. Kentigans are on 4.
I feel like we've seen a lot of basketball in a short space of time. However, 7 plays 6. St. Mary's holding a slender advantage.
Slender. Fantastic vocabulary there. As we see man-to-man here. It will be change in position as Coach Graham calls his subs in.
I've always been intrigued when it comes to man-to-man defense in the Wahine form of the game. Is it woman to woman, or how does that going at the moment?
Just the same as a man would play defense.
No. I was like,
maybe even better.
Do you call it woman to woman? You're saying man to man. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, look, even going back, it's generally man to man. We should look at changing that. Beautiful drive there. Just the Red Sea just parted.
Thanks, Georgia Dixon.
Beautiful drive there as St. Kitts grab the lead.
Yeah, Georgia Dixon head down, went to work, got her team the lead with that basket, that pakete.
All right.
And she's got the ball in hand again. What can she do? Looking to look for Kilani Mai Tuino at the top of the key. Maybe to get something going. High-low offense.
There. As Coach Graham calls timeout. As you can just see on the replay there, a little shot fake drive. Just a foul.
We shall see a Yok at the free throw line when we resume play, but hey, we see a frenetic few minutes there of play, Kayla.
Frenetic or phonetic?
Frenetic. Oh, wowee.
Wowee,
You might have to explain soon to the audience at some stage when we get a break and play.
Look, do they really want to hear it?
Hey, a lot of people wanted to see it. I heard that went viral.
We could revisit it. Guys, I was working in a GP clinic and there was a point where I was supposed to know the phonetic alphabet and I didn't have a clue. So I'm calling up other clinics saying my own phonetic alphabet. And I just essentially posed the question, is it just me that doesn't know that? But yeah, I don't know how I can transition out of the phonetic alphabet. Speaking of the alphabet.
Hey, if I can go from mac and cheese, anything's possible, man.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, but probably a good time that we special mention to all of our sponsors, Whakata Māori, Foot Locker, Basketball Manawatu, Central Energy Trust Arena in Palmerston North, New Zealand Community Trust, Four Winds, Loan Foundation, Sport New Zealand, Moulton, Bailey's, not the drink, New Zealand Carbon Farming, Caltex, Apollo, Sport Manawatu, Glory League, GJ Gardner, Palmerston North City Council, Inspire Nets and New Zealand Sport. And as you can see, Greg and I are just sitting courtside. It's such a privilege to be here today. So exciting. As someone who played here 10 years ago, guys, would you believe it? To see the growth in which sport, I guess basketball specifically, the talent, the media coverage that our rangatahi get now. You know, 10 years ago there was probably one live stream court just for semis and finals, and now to have 6 days of 3 live stream courts is pretty special. So to all of our whānau and friends at home watching during a Monday, look, work will probably be over at this point. So all of our whānau tuning in from home, awesome to have you guys.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Sure.
I don't want to interrupt, but I wanted to segue off you were saying there about 10 years ago. Can you just please just elaborate on who won MVP?
Look, it's irrelevant.
No, please, just, if you know, that's just the name.
I'm not sure.
You don't know who's looking in the mirror when you... So Kayla Manu Irarangi, humble as she always is, was the MVP 10 years ago.
Team effort, Greg, like I say.
We'll see who will walk away with the 2024 award and $200 from Foot Locker, the richer for it.
Nice. Shout out to Foot Locker for the free Kobe's. We will be getting... No.
Oh, exactly. Yeah,
as we see, a good full court press there from St. Mary's. St. Kit's doing a good job at breaking that. And, unlucky, just bounced off the rim there. But look, the effort's there from both sides.
We've seen a few of those, just putting in phenomenal mahi to obtain, to bring down that rebound and just that second chance.
Absolutely, as we see a hara on the floor. That will be 5 team fouls for St. Kentigans and send St. Mary's to the line.
And how privileged are we to have the benefit of the action replay.
So good.
The team here at Basketball New Zealand have all come together and put out a product that is phenomenal.
Yeah, awesome.
And only bettered by the players themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome with this media coverage that we get. And for all of our whānau at home, once again, there is Instagram, Facebook, all of the social media platforms will... you'll be able to follow the competition quite closely, and all of the live streaming stats will be on the BBNZ website. So makes it really enjoyable for whānau across the motu that aren't able to come and be here in person to enjoy it from home.
That is at Kayla Manu Irarangi, as we see Zara Thomas just miss out there. She's been playing very, very well so far in this first quarter and deserves a breather and some H2O.
Just add water.
Oh, we got a 4-on-3 situation.
Strong take. Good size there from Kalani May. She does a good job drawing the foul, and she will head to the free throw line for 2.
I swear that surname, Tsueno, she's in the, does she have a sister in the Tuihi, or?
I'm not sure.
I swear I've heard the surname floating around the Auckland Dream circles.
Oh, perhaps.
There's great rotation.
Beautiful backspin.
Yep. And I tell you what, the big difference I've noticed, I've done the rounds of all the courts so far, Kayla, and the main court very, very quiet.
Yeah.
Here she's rowdy.
She's rowdy. She's a loud one, but you can really feel the energy.
Yeah.
Of the tournament and the excitement that all the teams have. As I mentioned earlier, this is the biggest tournament they'll be playing this year for Nationals, as number 11 of St. Kitts, Georgia Dixon, really makes an impact coming off the bench for that Kuru Whiwhituru.
Yeah, no, it's been a phenomenal day one for me, just being able to go between yourself, Maya, and the bald voice and your Horrocks.
The honour is mine. Great to be in your acquaintance. Great to just be here. We're the old dogs now, aren't we?
Yeah, but our opinion, we know what's going on.
Do we?
We'll have to look hair dye shopping soon or something, but
we suit up of the air. Off the glass.
Lefty
Whaidua
finish.
Piro. Ataira Karawe, as we see it. A 1-2-1-1 trap there. And St. Kitts just running the court, getting rewarded for running the lane. So well done to Giselle Forster. Moving like a gazelle, actually.
Oh.
She's got legs on her, and she's putting a lot of effort in with that. With the finish there from number 12, Tyra again. And she does a great job at running down the court as Dixon looks to get them into a set.
Oh, way to get a hand in there from the number 11, Georgia Dixon, because that was going to be it looked like a 3-on-1 fast break situation. Yep. So just her hand to disrupt that play has saved herself, or saved her team, sorry, at least 2 points.
St. Kitts with quite a comfortable lead here as we go into the end of the first quarter.
I do say 2 points, Kayla, but as we're seeing the Steph Curry effect on some of these younger players coming up, it isn't an open layup isn't what it used to be. Sometimes if they see an open basket, they're just stopping and pulling up at the three-point line.
Yeah, confidence. It's cool though.
There's 1 from 2 there for Addison Palanisi.
Big toot up in there. Unfortunately, that just rimmed out. Kuru Whiwhituru. Just off the Papa Moody there. At the call, Kuri Whakamua Dixon.
Is that a Mike Fitchett sighting?
Nawe Pai today, Kuru. What was that, sorry?
Is that a Mike Fitchett sighting, coach of the Nelson Giants?
Perhaps.
Baseline?
We got some legends in the house.
Yeah. Saw Phil Jones earlier as well.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I saw Greg. Oh, wait, you're Greg.
Just gave Mike Fitchett away, looked at me and just didn't even... it's cool, man. Doing it.
The Whiarota is just off as we come to the end of this first quarter. What are you seeing out there, Greg? If you're the coach of either team, what are you telling your team?
I tell you what, that's some fast-paced action. We're going backwards and forwards. I tell you what, for St. Kitts, I've been really impressed with, obviously Darcy has instilled in them some, like the ball handling, really, really good point guard play. Very impressed with the likes of Charlie Yock. And we'll look down the other end of the court, and I see St. Mary's. I think some of their bigs have been outstanding. I think Isabella Avatoa, she's been incredible. And it's really impressive just to see, sometimes with Wahine, there isn't necessarily, they have, maybe one team might have a tall player, or you know, the other two, or they don't have one at all. So the fact that there's a couple of bigs on both teams, some genuine, you know, taller players, it's amazing to see. So there is Mike Fitchett,
Phil Jones,
and not surprised they're sharing
Are they just sharing some scroggin?
I mean, went on
trail
tour.
mix. Went on tour, share your scroggin.
See,
What is it? What do we got over there? The Greys, that's the expensive bag. That's that $19 bag. And I can't afford that. I've got to get the $3 peanuts.
So you need to get into hedge coaching.
I need to level up. I need to level up with his Giants, Nelson Giants. Look, the legend, Phil Jones, arguably the best shooter in Tall Blacks history.
Oh, for
Kirk
sure.
Penny would be up there, but
Yep.
and Phil Jones' son is actually playing as well.
Hayden
Quite
Jones,
the bucky.
he is phenomenal. And when he stepped into the next level side of the things with the Giants, he did not look out of pace, did not miss a beat, did not.
I actually saw him walking around with a big chain on earlier as well. And like, honestly, the swag level of some of these rangatahi, I'm not going to lie, when I was younger,
Yeah.
I looked a little scruffy, you know?
Oh,
We've got and ones. We've got ankle socks, which is breaking the rules
Yep.
of basketball. It's look, some people can rock them. I couldn't. We got long, basically 3/4 shorts,
yeah.
an oversized singlet, and just your hair's all over the show. That was
Did yours have your name on it?
what?
Your playing singlet
I can't remember.
at high school? No, I can't remember. A few
No, I
moons
don't
ago.
think so. I think
That's
it
what I'm
was
saying.
numbers.
I know it's not on this call, but we are seeing a lot of, you know, these high school teams with the, you know, they're getting names on the singlets
Yeah.
and a bit of high profile and stuff. So it's good to see. And as you saw there on the phenomenal camera work, the crowd starting to fill in, get some seats. Magical Maya, not to be seen now. Maybe she got wind of what was said in that previous game we did together. But hey, 18-12.
All right.
St Ken's with the lead, however, St Mary's with possession. The ever-watching Manu Irarangi eyes, what have they picked up just from that first quarter of Poitakohu?
Both teams look, they've got a similar style of games. I think they both look to push it in transition. And as I said earlier, both will need to look to get back on defense because, you know, of any game I've probably watched, this is probably the most where people have got open leak-outs in transition. So making sure they get back. But I was just wondering, I feel like both teams would have had a pretty good team talk because the energy has picked up quite a bit from both sides. So, look, shout out to our coaches.
Yeah, sometimes once you go into a break, you can come out one of two ways. Things can be a bit lackluster or things can pick up. And, hey, it hasn't just happened for one team, it's happened for both. So
Aye.
both teams, who is going to strike first here in this second spout?
Whiwa te poro. Tēnā whakawhiti te poro ki a St. Kitts.
It was late in the shot clock too, so had to
Aye.
get something up. And I tell you what, even if you get just a shot up, it's better than just a straight up
Absolutely.
turnover. And as we will see and not see for the last time this week. Oh,
Aue.
great take.
Kua hamere te ao, tēnā mā tahi, a Charlie. Nō reira, kua haere a Giselle ki te pai kuru tautuku.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but we might need to find out at half-time. We have on the supporters bench here, or the team bench, a knee brace.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if that's one of...
Yes, it looks like it's one of Darcy's key players, actually. I will need to follow up on what player that is, but unfortunately sustained a knee injury by the looks of that, as they draw another hudder to the free throw line. Kalani May doing a really good job at that, as you can see. They've got their little teddy bear on the left.
Teddy bear might need to sub in if there's
out.
more injuries.
Yeah, got Coach Darcy and the fantastic. She's still contributing to her team, you know, doing score, talking to Darcy. And honestly, sometimes it's those times when you get an injury, you've got to sit on the bench, you've got to observe the game, you often do stats, that you actually really develop the mental side of that game and that resilience, and you kind of start to think the game a bit like a coach. So although injuries are always incredibly difficult, sometimes it's a really good maturing experience for young players.
Come to think of it, that probably is Ashley Tu'umayalu, the assistant coach that is listed here. Probably not even the player.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something.
It's the first time for everything, Kayla.
I think you're onto something.
We'll need to find out the name of the bear then. But I have seen that a few team mascots. I even saw one of the boys come in with a Minnie Mouse ears.
True.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's part of some sort of initiation or
just by choice.
So, yeah. Hey, if it's by choice, all power to you. You said the swag level was off the charts.
Both. Oh, 3 people diving on the floor there. As we see a 2-on-1 situation. Just Long manages to keep it in bounds. And who but Kalani May come down the middle. She's a fantastic presence inside for St. Kentigans, making her presence known.
And I tell you what, as a big, you need to be rewarded for running the lane. If you're going to put in that much, so some of these guards get up and down the court, no issues whatsoever. But as a big, if you're putting in that much work, you need the ball.
You do.
And that will ensure that you continue to run. So as a guard, it is good to ensure that you do get your bigs involved. I was impressed there with Yok. She really put her head down and sprinted down court for that one too. So
yeah, shown some really good urgency actually.
No one's worrying about conserving any energy here.
No, we would be, right?
Oh mate, I'd be calling for a timeout or a sub.
Or not playing defense.
Exactly. I'll play
just
one end of the court. Beautiful rebound there by Kalani May. And she has really started to stamp her authority at both ends of the court.
As we can see, St. Mary's in a 3-2 zone defensive set. Just Long there, but great job at chasing that. Coach Darcy Finnegan is stoked with that one as they draw in another turapa. Strong finish and one. Really dominating here, Kalani May, doing a fantastic job inside. Draws the hara. I believe that was on number 22, Isabella Vaitoa. That is her, that will be her foul, as there is kotahi noiho kuru tau tuku e whai ake nei.
Hoake, Kalani May. Let's go.
Let's go.
See, I tell you what, the hoake is going to take off.
Hoake.
Hoake.
Hea te tikanga o tērā kupu. What does that mean?
You're doing amazing at speaking Māori, Greg.
Hoake.
That's all. Georgia Dixon, I don't know if you just saw that. Kayla, just in the thick of it, getting an offensive rebound to her name.
Shout out to the guards, getting rebounds.
As you said, as a coach, we'll be loving that, seeing
Absolutely.
your guards not afraid to mix it up down there amongst the tall timber.
Tall timber, that is.
To tell you what, as a guard, when you're mixing it up with the tall timber, there's some stray elbows.
There are.
I'm glad that the mouth guard has been brought into play.
Yes, yep, that is a new rule that's been introduced. No mouth guard, no play.
One of those things I wish we had that.
Too.
Yeah, no, I took a lot of shots to the face, as you can see. It's tough as well, you know, when you're a 6'4.5" power forward to mix things up with some of the big boys.
Yep.
So I moved to Auckland and started playing, and then I was also matching up with sort of the Ty Wynyards, the Rob Lowe's, etc. And their elbows were at the height of my face. So,
golly,
yeah,
perfect position.
As you can see, it's taken a bit of a beating. But
the travel call there as the possession will go back to St. Kitts.
Would have kept me on radio, but glad to be on the commentary with you.
Hey, we've got the face for radio, don't we?
Exactly. I don't want to say it, but
St. Kitts starting to push that lead out here as we come to the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Beautiful reikuru.
Bit of a 3-2 zone there from St. Mary's.
Both teams kind of switching it up.
Oh, backcourt.
No, I don't think both feet were, I think it was a straddle situation.
A straddle situation.
Yeah, that's why I don't ref, because the terminology's not quite there.
Do we have a straddle in Kupu Māori or?
Oh, might have to ask Taka that one. Oh, great hustle there from Georgia Dixon. Oh, follow through.
And that's why you should always, nothing is guaranteed, you should always follow your teammate.
Forcing coach, who is?
Stevie Graham, Big
Yes,
Steve.
thank you, Big Steve. I played with his daughter Tegan way back when. Forcing him to call a timeout as St. Kitts pushed that lead 27-12 quite comfortably. And I just want to highlight what happened in that last play. It's important, you know, if it's an open layup situation, you always need that one trail person to put that extra effort in. As you can see here, I believe that is number 1 there, Charlie York, just really just cleaning up the crumbs, you know. She's wiping down the bench. She's getting the breadcrumbs off the bench, and she's just going to work. No,
what I was going to say, the flip side of that, if you're a Macy Powell and you're 13 and you've sprinted back and you've played some great one-on-one defense, forcing it to nerve. You see here, she goes all the way.
Yeah.
Play some good defense.
Great
you
defense.
Turn around, and there's no white singlets to be seen, and that is...
Both sides, as you can see. Greg's fantastic cap there in the bright blue.
Look at this. You had to outdo me. This was not on in our first game together. I wore this hat, and look at, you see the baby blue. The hat matches the eyes, if you can
How good. You know, guys,
Slow
it's an
motion.
honour. It's an honour to be speaking to you all today. Where are we looking? Say hi, Greg.
Yeah, looking deep into the camera. It's I'm seeing my soul searching.
Yeah.
But yeah, where did you get that blue vest from, just out of curiosity?
The BB&Z back room. Special privileges, you know.
No, hey, I tell you what, when you're a big deal, you get given certain things, and I'm not privy to that yet. I haven't. This is my first nationals. Happy to be here. I hope it's one of many, or the first of many.
It's an awesome tournament to be at. You know, it's kind of us holding on to the glory days, isn't it? That's why we're in Glory League.
Yeah, no, the best part, isn't it, is the in between quarters and even the halftime corridors that we get to enjoy. But I tell you what, the other flip side of that is getting to see the young and upcoming talent and who's next. And it's one of those ones where we can say, oh yeah, I saw that person at in high school. Yeah. And I always said they were going to be a big deal. Yeah. Absolutely. And both schools, St. Mary's been in Wellington, having the Queens, the women's national team, one of the women's professional franchises there, and Auckland with St. Kitts having the Kahu. It's really cool for these young rangatahi to see, you know, the pathway that is available for them if they want to go that way. So it's really encouraging, actually, and I think there's been quite a big positive trickle-down effect of having such a, to be honest, international caliber women's competition. Just while I've got you there and you're speaking of the Tauihi League, can I get what does Toko Manawa mean? Toko Manawa? Yeah, isn't it Toko Manawa Queens? Or it is. Well, Manawa is like your, I guess it's like your essence, your energy, it could be stamina. There's probably a variation of things. Toko, let me get back to you while we're here. I know my Pacific Island, I ain't going to know what Togo means, but yeah, probably. What is that? Mas matoko das mauso. Oh, hell. Hey, I played for Samoa, so I got the hall pass to use. You played for Samoa? Yeah, I got the hall pass to use uso and dogo. However, I was just you know, I don't mean to put you on the spot as my... Te Pou Toko Manawa. Oh, right. So Te Pou Toko Manawa is like the central ridge of a central pole in Wharenui in a marae. Yes. I don't even know. I didn't click. I've always heard of it as Pou Toko Manawa. Yes. But yeah, it's essentially it's the big pole, the ridge post that holds up the marae. So without that. Yes. So that's the foundation that holds up the. Okay. Yep, holds up the meeting house. See, there you go. You learn something new every day. And kuru, whiwhi, toru. Paka miharo ana te rā. As that pushes St. Kitts out to quite a comfortable lead here. 32.
We've just doubled if my math is mathing, and I think it is. I did my basic facts as a kid.
Hey, kia ora,
Kia ora.
Yeah, that's
Oh, draws the hara.
Tyra
And one.
Onesimo.
Karawe, as we just see on that replay. Big energy. Big finish.
She
Gaharia.
likes that left-handed sort of
Yeah.
going away from the basket finish. Does Tyra? That's not her first pakete from that angle, so
All right.
that's what they need to go to. Samiri's a few more of those and a couple of stops. They'll be right back in this ball game. Nice looking free throw there.
Fiua te poi. Tētahi kupu anō mō basketball. Poi. Ball.
Oh, what's ball?
Poro.
Poro.
Poi rānei.
Oh,
It could be one of them.
variations.
So poi tukohu, poi ball, tukohu cylinder basket. So yeah, ball basket.
There you go for the
Basketball
fellow.
as English people. Nah,
If
as you
you're
would say in English.
part Ngāti Pālangi like myself, you will pick up a few words and or phrases over the next 6 days as well. You'll enjoy some phenomenal basketball / poita kohu.
Aye. As St. Kitts, 34-19.
Oh, corner ball open, elected to turn it down. No one would have been mad there if Misha McLister wanted to let that fly.
Ai, koriru ai a te poro. Tā whana. Kiki. Karawe. Te koru whiwhi toru. She holds it up. That's her statement piece right there. As number one.
Charlie Yock is
Yock.
fantastic here and deserve it of the number one singlet for sure.
Absolutely. Pushing them space as she, just tough angle there, right idea. And she had a good look. Change of pace there. Te tere hooky, very quick play there from number 14, Jana.
You know, a 1-on-3 will always get admiration from Caleb Mana.
I reckon, look, it was 3, but the lane was there. I would have taken it too.
No, I know you would have.
Probably would have subbed out after that, but look, I would have taken that.
As we see the beautiful replay here of Yock hitting that.
She just holds that up. I love to see girls playing with like some confidence, you know, because, you know, even players like Angel Reese in America, girls can't be too vocal. You can't be too hype. You can't have, you know, you can't hold your hand up too long for a 3. You know, it's not everyone's style of play, but I just love that women can do that too.
I tell you what, it's... I like a bit of passion, a little, you know, express yourself, so to speak. And yeah, I hope it becomes more of a common trait in the women's game where it isn't necessarily frowned upon.
Yep.
You don't have to be what's necessarily described as ladylike, and I say that in quotes. When you're out on the court, you know, it's
be a beast.
It's contact sport.
A beauty and a beast. You can be both.
I like that beauty, but yeah.
Shave your armpits.
There you go.
Sorry guys, back to the main kaupapa, which is this awesome basketball game we have on right now. St. Mary's from Wellington and St. Kentigern's from Tamaki Makaurau, as we are just approaching the halfway point. 38-19, St. Kentigern's. Quite a comfortable lead here. What's your tactic for St. Mary's? As I believe that's a timeout that's just been called.
I was enjoying when St. Mary's was putting on a press. I know it was seamlessly being broken by St. Kitts, which was leading to some issues on defense for St. Mary's, but just sort of hanging back into that 3-2 and allowing the likes of Yock and Dixon to bring the ball up with no real pressure. I'd like to see a bit of pressure on the ball.
Yeah.
Basically, when you're having to try and dig yourself out of this hole that they seem to have put themselves in, which by no means they've got so much time to work with. It is, you know, that is not an insurmountable lead. But just to get some pressure there, Kayla, I'd like to see that. Would you be in the same boat as me, or are you seeing something different? Or on top of that, is there something different?
Well, St Kitts have really pushed this lead out quite a bit. So I think they're doing quite a good job at moving the ball, and they're finding the corner, which in a 3-2, the gaps in a 3-2 zone is the baseline corner and the short block. So for St Mary's, whether they need to stretch that defence out or have their hands more active on defence in that zone, just not giving St Kentigans any more open looks like they're getting, I think that would really help them to capitalise on their opportunities defensively and ensure that, you know, they get a stop, they get a score. And as I was talking about earlier in the day, this is very much a game of possessions. And, you know, if you can have the attitude of, you know, we're going to get a stop and then we're going to transition into a score. And then, good, we're back to score, let's get a stop again. So, honestly, that play-by-play mentality is super important, and not getting caught up. You know, if there's a whatever point deficit that's happening, 19-point deficit, that they can just chip away play-by-play.
No, you hit the nail on the head there, my friend, and it is one of those ones where you don't get it all back in one position. No. It is something you need to chip away at.
Absolutely.
However, time is the friend of St Mary's.
It is.
You do want to stem something, though. You want to get something going yourself and get a few stops. Don't let St Kitts get too comfortable.
Yep.
However, we have seen some teams that have gotten too comfortable, and a lead that may have appeared as insurmountable has been caught, and teams can be guilty of being susceptible.
There's the refs are just having a little paku kōrero. I'm not sure what about, but hey, it's probably a good time. Let's learn some more reo Māori kupu.
Oh,
you know, we're still in Mahuru Māori. But look, even if it wasn't Mahuru Māori, we could still learn more reo kupu. So some words you might hear us say quite frequently. We have kuru tautuku, which is free throw. Pai kuru tautuku, free throw line. Kuru whiwhi toru is three-pointer. Pai kuru whiwhi toru, three-point line. We have words like turapa, which is rebound. What other words do we have? Maka, pass. What's your favourite one?
Oh, I've got, there's too many for me. I like ringa kuru for a shooter.
Oi.
Oh, like
Ringa wera.
Ringa kuru.
Ringa wera, hot hand pia.
Ooh.
Ringa wera.
And
like
a few, what else is there? There's kaipare for defender.
Wave at the camera.
Oh, right. Oh.
Guys, I got my nails done.
Get them up there like this. They are sparkling. Do you need to shout out anyone in particular?
Shout out, Mum.
Mum's did those.
What's that?
Did Mum do those?
Oh, nah, no, Mum didn't do them.
I'll say they
I'll
look
just say hi,
professional.
Mum. These are Flamingo Nails in Hamilton. That's the plug.
Flamingo nails.
But you look, when you're playing sport, you can't really get your nails done. Hence why I've got my nails done.
The thriving metropolis, the Tron. Your
Hamilton
home sweet home.
Always from Taranaki, but look, Hamilton, it's a good place. As is Palmy to have a national tournament, as we, you know, St Kitts finding that corner. Oh, that looks like that was a really painful ankle roll just there, and she's in a lot of pain. That is never an enjoyable thing for anyone to see.
Yeah, things you hate to see. Definitely, Kalani Mai Tuino has been playing incredible so far in this game.
Oh, poor thing. Yep, she's in a lot of pain just on the hardwood there. The coach Darcy and their manager just trying to comfort her. So, yeah, that is a big blow for her, and really feeling for her. It's really hard getting an injury and then getting an injury at a time like this. So I really do hope she is okay. Yeah,
I really hope that potentially is something that we can hopefully see Kalani May again this week. Yeah, she is a bit distraught at the moment. And yeah, thoughts are with her. Hopefully there's someone or something we can do in terms of being able to get her maybe the medical assistance she needs.
Yeah.
And it is one of those ones as well, when your teammates and both sides, you see someone go down like that. I remember a story where I saw Judd Flavel, who's in the building today, playing Harbour Prems. I came into the building, we had the next game, and he was on a stretcher coming out the game, and his kneecap was down where his lower shin would have been. Yeah, so aside from almost needing to go straight to the bathroom myself to, you know, don't know what the Māori word for vomit is, but yeah, that was one of probably the worst things I've seen. So you see the wheelchair come out here for poor Kalani Mai.
And honestly, my heart does go out to her right now, because a lot of these rangatahi basketball is so big and it takes up so much of their time, and it's so much of their friend circles, and you know, you put a lot of your hopes and dreams into a sport, and in hopes that it can kind of bring you some joy, and it does bring you joy, and to get injured at this time is really heartbreaking. So really thinking of her, and look, she was having an awesome game, so hopefully she gets the care that she needs, and hopefully she's okay. But yeah, thoughts are with you, Kalani Mai.
As you said too, the amount of time as well that you're putting into to being ready and here for the tournament. Sometimes even with an injury, you're just frustrated because you know that's going to keep you out. And
yeah, it's pretty brutal, eh? Like, it is hard, and yeah, you work your whole year for that. So
like, you may have heard of a guy that went to you know, the tournament in Tauranga.
Yes.
What's it? Oh, it's slipping my mind at the moment.
Hoop Nation.
Hoop Nation, that's it. And pulled his groin in the layup line of game one and missed the whole tournament. Yeah. You would be a clown if that was you.
Yeah. Was it you?
That was,
yeah, no. Injury.
Trying to dunk in front of people because there was a huge crowd and not warmed up at all, and pulled the groin and sat out the whole tournament. So
it's rough, man.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers with Kalani Mai Tuano.
Yes, as her team will really look to be playing for her and really just do their best without their amazing post presence inside. That is Kalani Mai. As they draw the hara, Kwaha Minitia, Geraldine.
Now that battle we saw between Isabella Aitoa and Kalani Mai, now we're seeing sort of the height difference now shift to the St Mary's squad.
Right.
And I hate to try and capitalise off an injury, but that does, you know, when you vacate a powerful presence like a Kalani Mai, it's not someone that you just can throw it, you know. I hate to say it, sometimes at guard, that is a position that you can sort of fill someone in for, but that post presence centre that Kalani Mai was offering St Kitts.
Absolutely. It's a tough blow.
Yeah, it is. And Isabella Vaitoa able to now maybe step or cement her imprint on the game.
And no doubt, you know, Darcy herself has been through a range of some really challenging injuries, so no doubt she'll be there to support her player, not only just physically but just mentally, being able to talk with her. She's a great role model for a lot of our young rangatahi and made a massive impact. So yeah, all the best with that as they move forward.
The other thing too with that is sometimes when you see your teammate go down, it's quite distracting for you to then, you know, carry on and jump back into playing at a high level basketball, when sometimes you can sort of think about your teammates. So let's see how St Kitts go, and as you said, Darcy looking to call a timeout, maybe get the troops back together. Yeah,
as Dixon seals that first kurutautaku and looking to seal the second one, which is good. Nothing but net there for Dixon. Has been really impressed with her style of play. She brings a lot of energy and intensity.
Yeah, lovely looking release there from Georgia Dixon too. Very clean free throws. Said, I'm not even going to use the tupper. It's all net. And so 42 plays 21.
Draws the hara. He will go to the line for 2 Kuruto Tuku.
So it's important here, whilst shooting the free throws, just to be the game awareness. There's 5 seconds left on the clock, so just ensuring no one is leaking out or no one has an easy dribble the ball up the court as well to get an easy look.
Absolutely, as that first Kuruto Tuku is good. Tyra doing a really good job at, yeah, just keeping a team in it, I think. Moving from the front.
I like the multiple dribble free throw there.
Yep.
Oh, what we said came to fruition there. Nice little stop from St Mary's, but I'll throw it to you.
All right, e hoa mā, kia mai tonu mai. We will be back very shortly as we take a quick 5-minute break for the halftime. As we have St Kent's 42 and St Mary's 22, a comfortable 20-point lead there for St Kentigans. But yes, grab your cups of tea, head to the whare pucks, and we'll be back very shortly.
This is a solid region, I reckon.
Aha, they're the OGs.
It's a banger.
Make Māori Plus your mate. Download the app today.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Like this sports facility. The client sent out their brief. And when it came to the 4 submissions, we impressed the client with a proposal that went over and above. Because we'd done things differently. We'd pulled together a team of experts, looked around the world for inspiration, and exceeded the client brief. We even brought it in on budget by reducing fees and prioritising function over form. At Apollo, we're more innovative, create specialist project teams, deliver on our promises, and build to the budget. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
I'm Trevor Johnson and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees. 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Randy, are you ready?
Yeah. Permission to board. Push, push, push.
Giving up is not an option.
You could just feel the weight away.
Oh my God! I could see myself here on a beautiful sunny day, doing some mad manus in there. Let's go.
No special karakia to speed the process.
Make Māori Plus your mate. Download the app today.
Welcome back, Kayla Manu Irarangi and myself, Craig Elliott. Kayla.
Kia ora, Greg.
Mai.
Good to be back. Just had a bit of a whakatā, a bit of a break. As we are here in Te Wainganui o Te Papaioia, he wā pai nai nei, ki te mihi atu o ngā iwi o konei. Ai, kei konei mātou, kei te whare kori tinana. Oh, look, interruption. This is our awesome bench mob.
Yeah, it's some bench mob.
We're just next to them. That's me waving. Yeah, special shout out to all of our volunteers who
Is that the Greymouth girls?
Look, it is the Greymouth girls. And we also have some other volunteers. So everyone who's involved in organising this massive, massive event, Basketball New Zealand organisers, all of the sponsors, the referees, the commentators like yourself, Greg. Love your work.
I heard you put on the blue vest to show support to St Kitts and your good friend Darcy Finnegan. Is that the truth?
Me and Darcy go way back. You know,
Yeah.
I've got a lot of time for that girl, but yeah, awesome to see, as I mentioned earlier, great player herself, battled with a lot of injuries, as we saw one of her strongest players, Kalani May, just go down. No doubt she'll be a great, you know, support person for her at this hard time. You know, injuries are really tough, and it's probably an area of the game that people don't actually give enough attention to how challenging that is. So once again, we're thinking of Kalani May.
And even though they're young bodies too, it can take a toll on the body playing, you know, over a week. Or I know the grade is the 4 days.
Absolutely, as St Mary's
Nice find.
try and break that press. Big toot-upper there. At the call, Kiri Whakamua, York. No call there as she looks to help her team. I'm so...
We saw what we saw, we heard what we heard, but
Look,
we don't
York,
need to...
York look, I will, because I'll highlight York
Okay.
is such a... She's a lovely person. She dribbled, the other defender fell over, and she helped her up. Coach Darcy was a bit bothered with that, as any coach would be, because the transition opportunity was there. But look, I think you can still be a good person, you know? At the end of the day, shout out to her for helping the other team as they push that lead out to 22 points.
Great inbounds play there, seeing Jeanette Tu'umaialu, the beneficiary.
Beneficiary. Back at it again with the big words. Me stick to Te Reo
You
Māori.
can't give me that after you have literally just given me a paragraph of phenomenal...
There was a lot of kaha behind that one. I love to see it. Just get in amongst it.
I didn't know the WWE had come to Palmerston. Bodies on the line here. I don't know what was said at half-time, Caleb, but both teams look invigorated.
Beautiful step through as
Thanks.
number 22, Isabella pulls in that big two-upper. St Mary's really looking to get some momentum here as they get into their sets with the man-on-man matchup, or woman-on-woman matchup, as you said, Greg. St Kitts have switched out of that zone.
No, just a little something I'd noticed there. I just wondered if, as me
turnaround
as a
there.
2024 male, I want to be leading the charge on what can be said and what can't be said.
3-second call there. Turinga hekona. I roto I te poaka. Te ki me ki.
I heard poaka, isn't that mean pig?
Yeah, it depends how long you hold the tohu on one of the vowels.
See, I feel
Oh,
like
crossover.
Yeah, York is phenomenal ball handler. Not only that, she can also shoot and play defense at an incredibly high rate too, but been really impressed with her ball handling skills.
Pai te rei kuru. Oh, Maya, great lay up there for Maya in transition. I think this is what St Mary's need, just a few. Sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the basket, and you can start to get the momentum going as St Kitts turn the ball over there.
Georgia Dixon all over the floor there on that turnover, but hasn't got back on D. Was looking to maybe leak out on offense, and she is now. They can get the ball up there, but no.
Okay, te kō Kiri Whakamua, York. Kiwa te poro.
Travel called. But again, just reiterating the ability of Charlie York there to evade her defender, get in front, and then look to create opportunities for her teammates. Love when you have a point guard like that on the team that can create that space on her own defender and then look to provide opportunities. as we see number 9, Jeanette Tu'umalu.
Beautiful finish there. Tino Rawe te reikuru. With the handle.
Yeah, I was going to say, nice handles there from
nice
the 14.
change of pace
Jana
too.
Leo.
Beautiful strip there from Dixon. Just loses the handle. Doesn't quite get that fast break, but hey, a change in position anyways. As York breaks a defender down, but Koriro Iaia Te Poro.
That guard combo of York and Dixon really combined, you know, for very settled ball handlers.
Absolutely.
So can absorb pressure defense. And number 12 there, Tara Onesemo, was doing everything she possibly can. Takes a seat, and in comes the 13, Macy Pau.
St. Kitts ball out of bounds.
Oh, that's good to see as well. Kalani Mai Tuinu has returned to the bench here. I don't know if any of the camera team can maybe spot that at some stage, but just seems to be being worked on at the end of the bench. However, just a great sign to see her still here in the stadium.
Absolutely, is that Kuruwhiwhi Toru just off there, but a good look as they push it in transition. Does St. Mary's, another putback.
Usually if it's something really, really bad, isn't it, Kayla? They're off, you know, you're in the taxi with the siren and you're off to the local hospital. So to see her on the bench isn't a small sign in itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
20-point deficit here though, Kayla.
That was, it looked like a travel call, moved her pivot foot. Actually changed her pivot foot before taking that dribble, so that will go to St. Mary's position.
All right, we've got, there we go, there she is. Hopefully we haven't distressed too many of her family members out who are probably trying to check in on her.
Really thinking of her. St. Kitts in that defense. Big turn-upper there as York looks to push the pace. Kicks out ahead in transition to her teammate. Beautiful find. Unlucky, just probably a left-hand finish there.
Misha McLister, again, unselfish.
Yep. Dixon pushing that pace there. Great job at finding York.
We one-hand bullet pass there.
Yeah. We're back of the net.
Too many offensive tūrapas there for St. Kitts, you know, especially when you're trying to cut into a lead. Small things like that, you just needs to be one and done.
Yeah.
And then taking care of the ball.
Yes.
The
Te Poro? Te Pui?
Te Pui.
Te Poro. As St. Mary's starting to just find the scoring there. Both coaches standing, invested.
Yeah, no one really able to take their eyes off this one. It is up and down.
Absolutely.
Great find.
Beautiful spin round. Oh, hard luck as St. Mary's. And we've been saying all game, both teams really look to push it in transition and trying to expose the defence not getting back as St. Mary's score again, forcing Coach Darcy Finnegan to call a timeout and just regroup her team. St. Mary's have probably gone on a 6-7 point run maybe. And that, I guess, 18 points still, but it's momentum nonetheless.
Yeah, Macy Pole there with a nice little touch to bring it to 18. I see the board voice over there, Andrew Horrocks.
Yep.
Roaming, as he does.
Roaming.
That's cool. Once you start getting to the end of your game, you know, you've got the next teams coming in and there's quite a lot of people here now.
Starting to pile in.
Were you that person, Kayla, that, you know, the more eyes potentially on you, the better you played, or were you just always just full throttle? Great.
I do. Well, I try not to get caught up in who's watching. But sometimes, yeah, I don't know. It is nice having a crowd. Like, I feel like you can kind of vibe off the energy of the crowd and what's happening. And, you know, in high school when there's someone, you know, you got a little crush on and you're like, oh, they're watching. Let's go. Nah.
Oh, is there anyone you want to name drop? Or?
Nah, that was when 12-year-old Kayla was playing. But no, I think as you get older, you just play for the pure enjoyment of it, and you actually don't really care who's watching, because as long as you're going out there having fun, enjoying it. But I will say it is fun having a crowd. You can get that extra energy. Look, it's not as fun playing in an empty crowd.
Yeah.
But when you've got a whole, like when I played in the league after COVID happened, this was the first women's comp. After that, we didn't have a crowd. I think, it was just the team. So, look, it's quite an eerie feeling when you don't have anyone watching. So for there to be a crowd, and as we'll see, as the week progresses, there will be lots of people coming in from around the motu to watch some awesome basketball being played, which is, you know, happening right now. Day one, I think we're on round 5 of games already, as St. Mary's and St. Kitts are really putting it all out there.
What is the actual time of day, if I may ask?
Right now?
So is it 5:26?
Approaching 5:30.
Well, I mean, yeah, everyone should be starting to finish their mahi, be able to make their way down. Hopefully, if you've done your 9 to 5, make your way down. There's some phenomenal games yet to be played.
Absolutely. Good pressure there from Dixon. As they're in that man-to-man defense as St. Kitts at the moment. Strong drive, beautiful take, just cleanly across the key. Sometimes you've just got to take what the defense gives you, and that's exactly what Macy did, in that situation.
Yeah, she's really gone on with it, has Macy. She's looked really effective in the paint. Nice couple of looks, driving to the basket.
Big tūrapa there, ki tuko kiri whakamua Macy anō. Whiua te pōro ki tōna hoa. Anō. Kuru whiwhi turu.
Oh, it looked good out there.
Ahuaroa, a little bit long, but looked good from our angle on the commentary bench. Yeah, that looked like a bit of a hand check there. It will remain in St. Kitts ball as te tahihara mō te nama te kaumawha St. Mary's.
Yeah, the steady handle there of Georgia Dixon. Sometimes it'll take a wee hand check and hopefully the ref isn't looking.
Absolutely.
Maybe St. Mary's can get away with one, but no. The ladies in grey doing a phenomenal job. Eyes on everything.
Beautiful kick ahead. Moving the ball well. Can't quite gather that handle on that.
There's Hayden Jones, and
see the bling?
Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
2 chains. That wasn't my finest. Sorry, everyone at home for hearing that.
No, I might be going to 2 chains tonight. Burger King and KFC.
Correct.
Fast food chains, just to explain my joke.
Honestly, driving, for anyone that's driven to Palmerston North, usually if you're coming from Te Nota, you will drive through Bulls, and the puns that come out of that little small town are absolutely phenomenal. I've got to say Constable is probably my favourite.
Oh, yep. As we see Clifton Bush Jr., as you allude to Constable. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah. Yep, I love a good pun, and Bulls never disappoints. As that first kuru tautuku is off for Giselle. She will go for her second one. St. Mary's have kind of creeped up. Just a 16-point lead now for St. Kitts as they'll look to, bridge this gap even more by the half.
Yeah,
by the end of the third.
Another pakete here, and you're starting to put a little bit of pressure on St. Kitts,
Oh, beautiful move there. Great back cut. Just can't finish, but she really got rewarded by cutting very strong there. Beautiful back cut there from Giselle. Love the work. Pai te reikuru Free throw, layup, sorry, is good as St. Kitts keep that full court pressure on.
What a find and what a finish.
Absolutely.
Beautiful points of kohu.
Right.
Again, Macy doing her. Oh no, that was.
Shows the hara, mote and one. Naue, kaharia, kite pai, kuru, tautuku.
Geraldine Matafio Solia, sorry.
No, you're good. As you were saying, just on that replay, Geraldine gets that rebound and then puts it back in for an and one. 16-point lead. As they'll try and bridge that to 15.
Auntie's name is Geraldine, so it was nice to see the take there. A bit of a change up. Geraldine.
Yep.
Matafeo Solia. And a few mouth guards taking out the mouth in between plays here. So
yeah, I wonder what it's like for the point guards who like are constantly talking.
Yeah.
With a mouth guard.
I'm just trying to get some air after a fast break.
Yeah, golly, can't breathe. Beautiful little rondo there actually. Off the glass with the inside hand for number 24.
Oh, we've got Taylor Britt siding too here with Fitchett.
Oh, yes.
At the baseline, yeah.
Some legends of the game in the building.
Yeah, tall black point guard, Taylor Britt. Canterbury Rams.
Bucket. As York goes to the free throw line for 2.
Have you got any more commentary with Maya?
Yes, yes, tomorrow morning.
No, let her know. She's advised me a few times now that she's a 3-time Christchurch or Canterbury Women's Premier champion. Back to back
really?
to back. Yeah. Unlucky there from York. As we see Taylor Britt alongside Michael Fitchett's probably trying to do his best. So do you like Nelson? We can probably find you a spot up.
Talking business, Greg, talking business.
I tell you what, there's no days off when you are a coach in the NBL.
Actuals though.
Or the Tauihi League.
Yeah, which does start next week. Very exciting competition we have ahead. That looks like that will be the 5th team foul on St. Mary's, and that will take Dixon to the free throw line for 2. St. Kitts will be looking to draw as many hara as they can in this last minute 20 of the 3rd quarter. As St. Mary's are in 5 team fouls.
I'll tell you what, Georgia Dixon, she has been a standout for me too in this one. Both point guards, Charlie Yock and Georgia Dixon,
absolutely
really have stood out, especially since unfortunately Kalani Mai Tuno went down with an injury. The 2 guards really have turned things up for St. Kitts. Not only doing it for themselves, but making things easier for their teammates too, creating offensive looks. It might be a little bit easier through their assistance than.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, there's nothing more rewarding as well, isn't there, for a point guard to make that pass that leads to a pakete.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know once that ball gets into the hand, it kind of sticks a bit. And
got super glue on your hands, Greg.
Well, it comes out of the hand easy when you're throwing it at the hoop, but yeah, an open teammate at times has
more challenging.
Yeah, just sticks in the hand of it.
Here's the hara, and again to the free throw line. Dixon doing a really good job there for a team. You know, you don't have to be super tall to get a rebound. You can really chase it down and put that extra effort in, which Dixon is doing a phenomenal job at doing. So.
Don't know if you heard of Dennis Rodman and what he did with his Chicago Bulls teammates. They would practice and he would just watch their rotations and how they would shoot the ball and work out where he'd need to be just purely by
the way they
how it looked in the air. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know if anyone's going to that level as of yet.
It's a really underrated skill, rebounding. It's not always on the stat sheet. It's not always, you know, as exciting as the number of 3-pointers you've made or number of assists you've gotten, but look, rebounds are very, very valuable. Very valuable.
Even sometimes turning those 50-50 balls into a 60-40 maybe.
Yes.
A bit of a numerical advantage your way. Just
it's a game of percentages here, Greg. Heck, I couldn't even get that out
No.
of my mouth.
I don't mean to laugh because we have a lot of commentary left over this week, and I know I'll do the same thing.
Beautiful. Off the glass there from number 23, Geraldine. She's really making an impact for her team
Yeah.
in this last quarter.
Yeah, Geraldine and Macy have really sort of been doing the business for St Mary's.
Absolutely.
Some great contributions as well from the rest of the Wahine Toa. One of those are mine, Tyra on his simo.
Yep.
So a couple of forlorn looking faces sideline, but hey, we've still got a whole quarter of basketball left.
Absolutely. Still, look, still anyone's game.
Oh,
Beautiful from
Georgia Dixon.
Really making an impact late in the game here.
And the Vaseline has already made an appearance.
Look, I'm going to go and fill my bottle up very shortly. Stay hydrated, everyone.
And how many games have you got left?
I have one after this one.
One more. And then it's mac and cheese o'clock as we see a huge
mac
heave.
and cheese o'clock.
And we go now into the fourth quarter. St Kitts up 54-38. What can be said down there in the St Mary's huddle? What is Steve Graham telling the troops? It's not insurmountable. It can be done. However, St Kitts will be looking to put a lid on this game early. If they can potentially, put this to bed and maybe give their starters a little bit of a breather, that would be ideal outcome. However, St Mary's will not go down without a fight, and they do have the players, the personnel within that team to go on a bit of a run, make a comeback, and we are set for a big, big fourth quarter. I'll tell you what, my excitement levels are high. And just looking around, looks like we've got Mount Maunganui girls. Yeah, a few. Oh, thank you, sir. Team lists. I'll tell you what, the behind the scenes people that run the show here, Basketball New Zealand, everything is like so helpful. We're getting given team lists, a few other pieces of information which are fantastic, extremely helpful. Just having a look at some of the information we see with both St Mary's and St Kitts. Some of those rep players I was talking about earlier, got Zara Thomas and Jordan Rose Paletti, both playing for Wellington. We've got Giselle Forster, Mima Forster and Misha McLister, put on the blue and white of Auckland. And Rosabelle Ward and Kalani Maituno for Counties Manukau. So, yeah, some interesting representatives. Like, here we go. We've heard a couple of the big hey from the St Kitts girls. A little huddle.
Little huddle.
Yeah.
I think in that third quarter, oh gosh, you're just going to be putting Vaseline on my lips. In that third quarter, we really saw St Mary's really getting a good momentum shift and putting some points on the board, but St Kitts still looking strong, still looking to continue to push that lead out if possible. So as we come into the final quarter of this pool game for our AA schools.
I was just saying to the listeners, Kayla, what we must do, it's a chance here for potentially St Kitts to put this to bed early with a couple of parketes and they might be able to roll the subs. However, St Mary's, if they can get a couple of stops, a couple of baskets, this game, it could swing on a knife edge.
It's always really important coming out of a timeout or quarter time, whatever that may be, that teams really start that period strong, because sometimes that can really be the difference maker for an entire quarter is the first minute or two coming out of that stoppage.
And look for St Mary's already with a stop and offensive rebound. Oh, I'm going to call it a pass. Oh,
Toed up there from York as she looks to get her team open. Nice take there from Dixon. Just off angle-wise, but gets her own rebound. Just short there, though, is Dixon.
Yeah, I felt for St Mary's on that previous possession, a chance to eat into the lead, and a couple of good looks, just didn't have the finish.
Towards the Hara. Looks like Teotahi Hara.
I don't know if you saw it, but down there by the Wharepaku, there were some, have you seen the...
Slushies, yeah.
No, there's like the Frosty Boy type ice
yeah.
creams. Oh, I know exactly where I'm headed after this game. There's the chicken and chips that flashed in front of my eyes. I'll tell you
Got
what.
your 2 chains,
Yeah,
and then you've got
if
your
you're
Mr. Whippy.
If you're a Palmerston, come down here. You get a dinner and a show, I tell you. The food's great. The show's amazing. Phenomenal basketball on show and display.
It is a school night, though, so look, maybe Friday night, eh?
I don't know. I still recommend coming down.
Yeah, as
Parents, you don't have to cook.
how good. Kids got to eat, though.
Oh, hey, some kids are cooking as well. So
Yeah.
take the night off from the kitchen. Come down. Enjoy some basketball.
Or if you're tuning in from our Whakaata Māori live stream, awesome to have you guys here. And as we were talking about earlier, so cool to have such coverage on this, secondary schools nationals competition. 10 years ago, there was one live stream court, probably just for semis and finals, and now from day 1 to day 6, we will have 3 courts being streamed. So really awesome what Whakaata Māori has, been able to do for sport, and particularly basketball in Aotearoa.
Even just little things as well, like the scaffolding for our cameramen, and to make it a bit more safer, and they look in the part up there and it doesn't look too dangerous. So I've heard prior to this, the same cannot be said for previous tournaments. So great to make sure that our nearest and dearest behind the cameras are safe and sound up there.
Absolutely. As number 12, Tyra, just got that steal and then paused for a second, wondering if the whistle would get blown, but it didn't. As you know, St Mary's are really looking to put the foot on the throttle here, and just a slight turnover as St Kitts have this transition opportunity. Just can't make that left-hand layup there. And another transition opportunity. Tough finish off the glass.
Geraldine!
Off foot.
Matawhio Solia with a tough paketeta. I don't want to underestimate, or understate, I should say, how impressive that was. There we go. There's a great angle of the scaffolding.
That is sturdy.
Yeah, I tell you what, I mean, I'm not saying that our cameraman is oversized or anything. I'm just saying he doesn't need necessarily But I got to say, if you were up there the whole day putting, that is...
Shout out to our cameraman.
That's a shift, eh?
All of our behind the scenes camera operators, you guys are doing awesome.
Speaking of awesome, 14-point game, Kayla.
Look, a beautiful shot there from Jeanette. Great job using a triple threat. Really another underutilized area of basketball offensively. Being able to, jab, shoot, or pass off of that one position. So,
look now, St Kitts is turning up the defensive pressure with their press now.
Yeah. Looking at forced turnovers. Yep. Good job there from St Kitts girls. Just a bit quick there, rushing it as Tyra draws it. Getting a bit scrappy now as both teams are, putting a lot of effort in, which we love to see.
That would have been the thing for Coach Finnegan. You don't want to give a team a sniff. And I tell you what, I feel like the St Marys now have that wee sniff and just a couple of baskets. And I tell you what, things could get very, very interesting here on court. Toru.
Ai. Engari, he wā pai nai nei, ki te mihi atu ki ngā koutou toko, tēnei whakataitai, poi tūkohu. So he mihi nunui ana kia koutou. Footlocker, Whakata Māori, Basketball, Manawatu, Central Energy Trust Arena, NZ Community Trust, Four Winds, Lion Foundation, Sports NZ, Molten, Bailey's Not the Drink, NZ Carbon Farming, Caltex, Apollo Project, Sport Manawatu, Glory League, GJ Gardner, Palmerston North City Council, InspireNet and NZ Sport Collective. So he mihi mahana hoki kia koutou, mo tēnei whakataitau, no mātou te whiwhi ki te kōrero e te rānei. No reira, me huri noa, te rāku kia koe e hoa. He aha tō tino, what is your favourite? He aha tō tino, I'm just going to mix it up here. Momo hu. So what is your favourite kind of shoe?
Oh, basketball shoe? Or
yeah, we've seen lots
shoe?
of shoe game here. Anything.
My favourite shoe is
Actually, basketball.
Okay, it is the Kobe Grinches. I do love the...
Oh, the sixes, the snake
green,
skins.
Yeah, the green. Yeah, I do. I'm a huge...
Look, I'm not being a bandwagoner, but mine is that style of shoe.
Yeah.
The Kobe 6 was probably my favourite, but the Kobe AD was a really nice shoe as well.
I struggle to find, sorry to cut you off, I struggle to find shoes in my size.
It was really rude.
Yeah, it was rude. But
seriously, Greg?
I have a 16 size Kobe.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
Yeah, no, carry on, please. What I wanted to just say, as you gave us that great little spiel, was...
Spiel.
I believe this place was called Watu until Kayla arrived, and now it has evolved into the Mana Watu because the mana levels have just gone off the charts.
We're not in bulls, all right? No puns here. No, that was good from you, eh?
Thank you.
That was really good from you, eh, Greg?
Oh, cheer, baby, cheer. I tell you what, there ain't no compliment like a Kayla Manu Irarangi compliment.
Was that an S-party? Waiato, you might spoke.
Oh, don't get me started. Forget the S-Club cranking.
Oh
and the karaoke comes out.
Look, we're off topic here. We need a kia ui ki te kaupapa. And the kaupapa here is this game. St. Kitts, St. Mary's, 42-54. I was trying to do a quick math there. 12 points in it.
Yep.
As St. Mary's are really on a roll here, trying to bridge this gap, but no doubt with the leadership of Darcy Finnegan, she will be herding her troops and making sure that they really continue to push and play to these strengths.
I'm glad I didn't jinx it. I was waiting for you to finish, and I was going to say that, you know, Charlie Yock at the free throw line won't help their cause, but just misses the first. Oh, and is good on the second.
Karawe, tauke, te kuru tautaku. Kei te kahawawa o te kapa. Oh, St. Kitts, strong defense, just a bit too aggressive, as that will be a foul on Dixon. As that will be two team fouls for St. Kitts, and St. Mary's are on 5. So once again, Coach Darcy will be wanting her girls to make sure that they can draw as many fouls as possible as we, you know, light out this final quarter.
Another legend in the building, Byron Vaitoy.
Many legends. Kei te kōkiri whakamua.
Yup, kicks it out.
Toru, Fifi Toru. Good height on that. Just a bit short though, as York. She pulled that from deep.
Yeah, the release. I like the mechanics there on that.
Yeah. Downhill, beautiful take. Strong move there from number 21, Zara.
Yeah, a little bit of contact there as well. If the whistle gone, I wouldn't have been surprised. Yep. However, I'm not surprised it didn't go either. Could have gone either way.
Oh, looks like that was a travel. Just a bit of a misfitting there as Dixon comes back in to the game.
Guess what?
What?
We're in a single-digit ball game. What was a 20-plus point deficit? There he is, Mr. Vaitoy himself.
So, 9.
Yeah, single
11.
digit.
11.
Oh, this.
Mr. Beneficiary, Mr. Big Word Beneficiary. Skipped math class.
Hey, English.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Math is a wonderful thing. Golly,
are you telling me not to get the karaoke out?
Yeah,
You're pulling that?
Look, both teams are really in that jumping rebound battle, and the answer to that is often a box out, creating space, and then yeah, you can get a clean rebound there.
Was that a carry call, or did the ball go out over the baseline?
It went out over the baseline, I believe. There's another foul there from St. Mary's. As we mentioned earlier, St. Mary's are in 5 team fouls, so St. Kentigans will be looking to get to the line any opportunity they can. As you can see on the camera, we've got some legends. Judd Flavel, his daughter, will be playing next.
Bailey?
Bailey, who also played for, I believe, the Tall Ferns as a age group, kid, which is unreal.
I know I spoke to Ella Fotu about that, and she says it was like having babies almost. The next gen is coming through.
Yeah, we're getting into that older generation, but it is really cool to see the next generation of rangatahi coming through. And the opportunities now available for a lot of our rangatahi. You've got things like, the Basketball Without Borders. You've got New Zealand, representative stuff. You've got trips overseas. You've got Stephen Adams camps. There's so many opportunities for these rangatahi, and it's really cool as someone who's been through the system to see the progression and opportunities. And I guess the hope is that these rangatahi realise how, they're pretty lucky to have, for basketball to be where it is today. So shout out to all of the shoulders that we stand on,
Oh, exactly. I was being shipped off to fat camp, and now kids are being shipped off to Stephen Adams camps and stuff. So the opportunities afforded to the rangatahi is amazing, just to see how far it's come in a short space of time.
As St. Kitts look to handle that pressure that St. Mary's are just applying so aggressively, pushing that lead back out to 11.
Misha McLister reaping the rewards there. The ball fell to her and she capitalised on that.
Right. Kia te poro ki te Wainganui. Jaws the hara, ka haere ia ki te pai. Kuru tautaku, mo ka tahi noiho, kuru tautaku.
Tyra Onasimu, as we see that a second time here on the replay. We rip through, goes up, draws the contact.
Harawe. Just a 9-point game now. Just under 4.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. What's your focus, Greg, if you're the coach for either team?
If I am Darcy, I'm looking to get the ball in to Charlie Yock or Georgia Dixon's hands and just seeing if they can create something.
Yeah. That unrelenting defense. Kua ha menetia Tenama Rua Te Kaumawha or St. Mary's.
I'd like to see both 21 and 22, Zara Thomas and Isabella Va'aitoa, just maybe look to use their height. I think Va'aitoa earlier just had a nice drive to the hoop, and the height levels sort of diminished for St. Kitts with the loss of Kalani Mai Tuino earlier in the game. I said our thoughts are with her.
Ko whairua piro, a York. Rawe tōna mahi. Kuru whiwhi toru.
Oh ho ho!
Haue.
Things you love to see. And Zara Thomas drilling that. Kuru whiwhi toru.
From range, as that just bridges that gap to only 7 points as we just approach the 3-minute mark here.
Oh, faced the shin action, unfortunately.
Yeah, looked like a tough fall as Dixon scores that beautiful Reikuru, beautiful layup.
Speaking of tough, Macy just got back up after that, collecting a lot of shin to face.
Yeah. Kuru whiwhi toru.
Oh! Zara Thomas.
Responds. Getting her team hype.
6-point ball game?
6-point ball game.
Here we go. My maths is massing again now.
There you go, man. As you can see, from range, she's really had some timely three-pointers for her team.
If I'm Steve Graham, I'm saying 2 more of those, please, Zara.
Absolutely.
And let's get a stop. Oh, just with her back turned to the ball there, Macy.
Kuru whiwhi toru. Just off the front of that. Great run, chase down, great effort.
Giselle Forster.
It's what every coach wants to see, just effort. When push comes to shove, are we chasing down those rebounds? And that's exactly what Giselle is doing. for her team.
Back to
Beautiful
back.
drive. Gets her tūrapa. Anō. Tauke.
What are your thoughts there of shooting the ball over the rim and then catching your own rebound?
Look, you keep playing.
Keep playing to the
Moral
whistle.
of the story,
Yeah.
keep playing. Don't drop your head. If you miss a layup, chase it down. As Dixon. Great rebound. Another foul there. Kahairia ki te rāranga kuru tautaku. Look, free throws will be the difference maker in the final part of this game. As St. Mary's in a decent amount of foul trouble now. St. Kitts just need to secure the ball, be smart, and draw the foul.
Just see my favourite twins here, Karis and Shamar Broaden, sisters of Salem, and is it? Yeah, Shalom.
Nice.
Yeah, so very prominent family in the Mount area, the Broughtons.
How good. As that Kuru Tautaku is good.
Shalom actually won MVP for St. Kitts a few years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Basketball family. As just 9 points in it. Here with just over 2.5 minutes left in the game. You know, we did see about a 20 plus points differential early on in the game, and St. Mary's have done a really good job at bridging that gap and really staying persistent, getting in a bit of foul trouble, but yeah, the question is, will St. Kitts hold on, and will they continue to get to the free throw line? Obviously, having lost a very key player of theirs, Kalani May, they'll be wanting to hold on for her.
I guess regardless of the result, as you just alluded to, the 20 plus point deficit, you know, a lot of teams could have quite easily just
drop the head.
Yeah,
and, yep.
Put the closed sign out, and you know, we're done for the day, and it is what it is. So the fact that these ladies have chipped away and
absolutely
stuck with it. Sometimes the game plan might go out the window a bit, but if you stick with it, see what can happen.
Yeah. And as we've seen, you know, just that style of play, it's really cool to see. If you miss a layup, you keep playing, and often it's not as much the mistake that happens, but it's the response to the mistake. Once you've made the mistake, that's actually the real determiner. So, yeah, really cool that at this age. Look, I didn't learn that till a lot later in my playing years, but it's really not the mistake, but it's that response to it. Do you drop your head or do you keep playing? And it's cool to see kids just. They keep playing.
And St. Kitts just waiting in their 2-3 zone.
Yeah.
And we've got Giselle forced into playing the centre position. You see what I did? Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, thank you.
Good pun there. Love a pun.
But in saying that, Giselle forced to giving up a bit of size to the likes of the Isabella Vaitoa, Zara Thomas, etc. So
the kuru piki. Kaurihi angitu ingari, kia kaha.
Oh, what's the one thing you're taught at an early age, Kaylee, when looking to throw the ball back in bounds? Not to throw it under the hoop.
Oh, yes. Don't stand under there.
However, St. Kitts, they have the ball.
Great action there from St. Kitts. Just a simple post-entry pass, cutting off, opening up that lane, but just unsuccessful on that finish as St. Mary's, you know, they're needing to push the pace as they've done so. A quick layup there for Tyra.
It was a great find from Jared Dean as well we might have an injury here for Macy. Oh no, we've got another injury.
Looks like unfortunately an ankle injury there from one of the St. Mary's players.
Yeah, Macy Poe.
Yeah.
She's had a phenomenal game too for St. Mary's, and with a minute 37 on the clock.
That's never something you want to see, is it? An injury in the first game, in the first day of tournament.
A lot of teams as well. I'm not sure what these two teams. We see a big hand one there. You know, some teams are fundraising and doing all sorts to try and get here.
Right.
So there'd be nothing worse to put on all that mahi not on the court but also off the court to be here and to succumb to injury.
Yep, absolutely. Sport, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also
very, honestly, sport can bring you the most joy, but gosh, it can be hard.
And not only in our game, but all sports really. But I suppose after 6 days, we hope and we pray that you know, there's a few injuries as
absolutely
possible. However, they're also part of the game.
Yep.
But yeah, I think I've seen enough injuries.
Yeah,
so
there's been a few actually.
Yeah, everyone can now relax for the next 5 days, please.
Yeah.
Continue to play as hard as you possibly have so far, but please no more injuries.
Beautiful
oh, great cross there. I'm looking forward to maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can find out what maybe crossover could be in.
Yeah.
Pareo.
Crossover, whakawhiti?
Oh, already got it.
Tētahi ankle breakers like mai wai takahi pia. Oh, great steal there. Drive and transition, draws the hara.
Geraldine.
And one. Great job from Geraldine, leading from the front, bringing a lot of defensive intensity for her team and letting that turn into offense. Often they talk about defense leads to offense, and that's exactly what that's been the case for Geraldine. A timely and one for her team as they not too much in it now.
Coach Kane Nuttall on screen there with Judd Flavel. Yeah, Geraldine's been impressive. I like that she fought for the steal there, got the bucket and took it hard to the tapa.
Absolutely.
And you like to see players rewarded too with that whistle when they, not when they're out of control and you get a bit of a what's known as a bailout call, but she had a full head of steam and here she goes again.
Yeah, with the steal. Just kind of bodied a bit on the defensive end, but that was clean defense there from number 7 of St. Kitts, Misha.
Yeah, Addison Palanese there, sort of spun around looking for the referee. Great pass there from
Ka
Georgia Dixon.
rawe atahua rawa atu te reikuru.
The two-handed line-out play there
Yeah.
over the head.
But American football.
Full court heave from Georgia Dixon was rewarded.
Absolutely.
And as time runs down.
7 points in it.
Yeah. Oh, and look who it is again, Geraldine.
Geraldine, the effort and the kaha that she's shown this game has been phenomenal. Just love how she's just been persistently just playing and playing as Darcy calls the timeout there. We can just see on this replay the effort and diving for that.
I'll tell you who the one person is that is really, really happy that Darcy Finnegan has called that timeout is the woman herself, Geraldine Matafil Solia. She's put in so much work. I could see her just taking a couple of deep breaths there. So
yeah, that's what you want though as a coach. You want players that have left it all on the court, and you want them to be exhausted by the end of it, really, because you know they've given their best, and that she has. Both teams have shown great persistence and effort and energy. Still just on the first day of this national tournament. Yeah, both were wanting to up one from their from last year, I guess. Once again, St. Kitts didn't qualify for nationals, so they've already upped one by qualifying. It is a big feat, being in the top 24 in the nation. So, you know, it's in and of itself, just being a team at this national tournament is pretty massive. And, you know, some of these teams, they've really, you've had coaches like Darcy that have really poured into the programs and really, you know, strengthened them and gone, like, developed skills that weren't always in nationals to be in nationals. And for St. Mary's, who finished 10th last year, they'll be probably looking to get into that top 8. So very exciting to see how both teams go.
it is interesting, as you said. I was wondering how St. Kitts were going to go when, you know, Kalani Mai Tuno went down. The deficit was quite a bridge to gap. However, kudos to St Mary's College. They've fought and fought and fought.
Absolutely.
With 30 ticks on the clock, it is a 5-point game, and a stop here. You know, a basket would be huge for St Kitts, a stop huge for St Mary's.
Absolutely. As the position is in play.
Oh.
Just a bit much kaha behind that foul there. That will be Geraldine with that as St Kitts will once again go to the free throw line for Eruanga Kurutotuku.
Still, as well, on top of that, there's no guarantees from the free throw line too, Kayla, so you don't want to send people to have the opportunity to score. However, it isn't guaranteed.
Absolutely. Just off
I didn't want to
in front of the tapa.
Didn't want to call there, but Jeanette Tu'umaialu, too hard on that one. We'll see how she gives it another crack. Oh, out, around and out, huge rebound.
All right, big tūrapa there. As great court awareness, knows her team needs a score, and that's a big kuruwhiti turu there for Tyra.
On their symbol.
That was a foul. That will be St Kentigern's yet again to the free throw line. Look, it's in this situation that for St Kentigern's, knowing that the other team is in foul trouble has been very advantageous for them. Look, St Mary's so good at just clawing back, staying in it. As that Kurutotuku is just off there for York.
Yeah,
One more.
make or miss here.
Yep.
With York, it gives St Mary's a chance. So a 3 to tie it.
As Coach Graham calls a timeout for St Mary's. 3 points in it, 13 seconds left on the clock as we come into the fourth quarter. What do you reckon's been said in these timeouts?
Well, I think first and foremost, it was a big free throw there from York. She needed to make at least one just to put a bit of pressure on. You know, just a three-pointer to tie it now. You know, if she hadn't have made that second one and St Mary's did get hold of that basketball, they could have had opportunity there to win the game. So 13.5, it is a three-point game. Are you thinking maybe to intentionally foul to send someone to the line?
It depends who ends up with the ball and what situation. It's probably one of those things, isn't it? I don't know the answer to that question yet, Greg.
Hey, you'd be an oracle if you knew the answer to that question, Kayla. So,
Golly.
no, just your opinion as someone who's played in these high-pressure situations as a point guard too, so the ball is going to be in your hands. So, I don't know, three-point game. I'd probably look to maybe double-team trap.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? It's St Mary's got the ball.
They'll be looking to get a steal, ideally not to foul, but if there is a foul, that isn't the end of the world because, you know, a lot can happen in 13 seconds. But yes, as you hear the coaching just say, we have to box out, and that is important for St Kitts, just getting possession out of this, and for St Mary's looking to, hey, get a three-point look.
Ideally for your St Kitts, you're looking for that one and done. You get the rebound and you're back at the free throw line.
Absolutely.
St Mary's are trying to get something relatively quick.
Yep.
Just in case it misses, you want to give yourself an opportunity to maybe crash the glass.
Most definitely.
Let's see what Coach Steve Graham's drawn up.
Just over 10 seconds left on the clock. St Mary's with possession. Clock is slowly winding down with 5 seconds left. Kuru Fifi Toru just off there. Massive rebound. That is an over-the-back call for the St Mary's player, Tyra, and that will be St Kitts free throws. And as the coach said, I think it was the assistant coach, he said in the timeout for St Kitts, box out, and that's exactly what was a game changer in that last play, was boxing out, and then that then led to an over-the-back call. So great job from the St Kitts team for that box out.
Joshua Davis, the St. Kitts
yes, thank you,
coach, somehow making an appearance here on the sideline.
Yes, that second Kuru Fifi Toru.
Misha McLister.
Tuku is good. And ko mutu. Ko tai mātou ki te mutunga o te kemu. Nō reira, E mihi ana ki a koutou ngā mātakitaki o tēnei kemu, ngā kaitākaro o tēnei kemu. Special thanks to both teams, and as that final score, 70 St Kitts, 66 St Mary's. So congratulations to St Kitts for an awesome game, and just a shout out to St Mary's. As we were talking this morning, sometimes the first game loss isn't, you know, it's not that it's a good thing, but it can really be a game where you've got to move forward. You can't be complacent with any teams, and sometimes the best tournaments are had when you have an early loss, because you're moving with a different energy and a different intensity. So congratulations to St Mary's, and they seriously showed some resilience coming back from over a 20 points deficit. So congratulations to both teams, and as we can see, we will move on to our next game very shortly as we take a break, but we will have Takapuna girls playing Napier girls, so a very exciting matchup. So kia mau tonu mai, hei akawa nei.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
From the Tall Ferns, we're out here in Flaxmere Park in Hawke's Bay. We've just opened up this new basketball court for hoops and parks. It's really cool to provide the tamariki with somewhere to go, somewhere to be physically active, play a bit of basketball with their friends. Good asset to the community, especially for those young ones who want to get amongst basketball. So yeah, it's really cool to see us open this new facility in this park that is just beautiful in Hawke's Bay.
Kia ora, Pierre Cameron here. Just want to talk a little bit about the Hoops in Parks and the Hoops in Schools program. It's been amazing. The return on investment is priceless. The accessibility for all the kids and the tamariki to get in here and enjoy themselves, especially through these trying times, been amazing. And just to get outside, you know, it's pretty awesome walking outside and seeing this kind of ballpark available. It's great, especially in these times.
Kia ora whānau, Peliri Oli here, Councillor for Flaxmere Ward, Hastings District Council. I'm here to support the initiative today, Hoops and Parks. Very, very amazing result, and it's encouraging our people to come and spend time here, and especially together with the youth. I encourage other councils to jump on board. Yeah.
Kia ora wāre Tiatu. Really enjoyed it here at the Flaxmere Courts, and looking forward to play again.
We've been waiting for the courts to open for a while now. Now that they're up, I'm glad that they're here for an activity after school.
I like that the courts are purple.
What I like about the court is that it's different to many other courts in Flaxmere.
I like these courts because they're in a good position from if you want to go to the park or come here. And I like it because it's easy to bounce the ball and take easy shots.
My name's Ricky Lee. Shout out to everyone that made these courts happen, and yeah, me Naz.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Like this sports facility. The client sent out their brief. And when it came to the 4 submissions, we impressed the client with a proposal that went over and above. Because we'd done things differently. We'd pulled together a team of experts, looked around the world for inspiration, and exceeded the client brief. We even brought it in on budget by reducing fees and prioritising function over form. At Apollo, we're more innovative, create specialist project teams, deliver on our promises, and build to the budget. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
is a solid region, I reckon.
Aha, they're the OGs.
It's a banger.
Make Māori Plus your mate. Download the app today.
I'm Trevor Johnson and I'm a sheep and beef farmer from the Forgotten World Highway. Some of the country we bought was quite steep and difficult. We have pushed those blocks to pine trees. 1,000 hectares into forest and 7,000 hectares will stay in grazing. To me, it's just the best use of land. If you've got land that is not so productive, it's a marvellous way of increasing your income.
Randy, are you ready?
Yeah. Permission to board. Push, push, push.
Giving up is not an option.
You could just feel the weight away.
Oh my God! I could see myself here on a beautiful sunny day, doing some mad manus in there. Let's go.
No special karakia to speed the process.
Make Māori Plus your mate. Download the app today.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Tēnā rā tātou e te motu whānui, nau mai haere mai ki tēnei o ngā kēmu whakahirahira i te kōti number 3. Welcome to court number 3 here in the CHAMPS Arena in Palmerston North. Nau mai haere mai, he hoa tāku i tēnei kōti. Well, I'm the friend, actually, you've been here the majority of the time. Ne, nā koe hoki tēnei.
Kia ora e aha. Ai, kei konei au, kei te whareha kina o Central Energy Trust. Ko Keila Manuirangi tōku inga, heru no Taranaki, no te tonga o Taranaki. Ko au tētahi au taua mo te whakataitai nei. Nō reira, ko ai te kapa e oha o te kēmu e whai ake nei.
I runga I te kāmera I nānei, we have Napier Girls High School. So we have, I'll just go over the Napier Girls School and you can go over the opposition team. Ka pai. Number 0, we have Kendall Waianga. Number 1, we have Izzy Kerr. Number 2, we have Maddie Kerr. He tuahine. Number 3, we have Imogen Veal. Number 4, we have Ella Paku. Number 7 is Mia Tipene, sorry. Number 8, we have Soraya Rewi. 9, Hannah Field. 11, Sterling Clark Lloyd. Number 12, Grayson Parahi. And number 13, we have Te Ramahana Pōmare Toka.
Ka rawe. I nai mo te kapa o Takapuna Grammar Girls School. We have Bailey Flavel, Amy McKenzie, Arabelle Neville, apologies if I said that incorrectly, Natalja Burton, Mariah Parker, Amelia Glenn, Emily Marcondes, apologies if I said that incorrectly as well, Brody Webb, Adeline Lee, Joanne Mas-Salvania, Manaya Kahu Ariki Watson, and for the coach we have Kale Nuttall. Assistant coach we have Joshua Choice.
Ka rawe. I have koera hoki taku kino. I'm really bad at pronouncing the English ingoa ne.
Aroha mai, I didn't even get to whakawhiti kōrero ki tētahi tima. Usually it's good to have a kōrero with the teams before we get going. Right. But look, I did actually grab a hanuiti because I'm pretty starving.
Kei te pai. You have your kai, me kai tō kai.
Ai, ri ka pai tērā. And e me iana ki nā kai wawau, te referees o te kēmu e whai ake nei, kia Jasmine me mihi anō.
Ka pai koe tirata ki te kēmu, he kaupiki toru.
Toru, whiwhi toru, te pukinga hoki.
Ai, kore te piro tuatahi o te kēmu, te kā hoki o te whakamahana I te tinana, I mua I te tākaro. He rawe te kite I enei, ko tēnei toku kēmu tuatahi o ngā kōhine e tākaro ai I tēnei whakataitai.
Ka rawe.
Ka pai.
Kiwa te pōro. Koro whiwhi toru, anō!
Te kaumarua ko Grayson Parahi tērā.
Kei te kōkiri whakamoa, a Flavel, te tōwhern, anō hoki.
Koe hara he tōwhern?
Ai.
Ai,
rawe. Kua hamene tētahi tāhine o Napier Girls. Nō reira ka haria ki te pai kuru tautuku, me kitea te replay tērā. Let's give you more replay.
Ai, me ki mea I tērā kupu I toku roro I tuatahi.
Engari, pai.
Replay.
Replay. Tētahi transliteration, pai ki au. Pai te kuru tautuku tuatahi, Flavel, kaurihangi tū, te mea tuarua, engari, kia kaha.
Te tere hoki o enei kohine tākaro I te kēmu.
Ai.
Ki tai te kaha o ia o ngā tima, I pirangi ai, te whai I taura piro ai.
Te whea rota ai ki taku tungane te inanahi, actually. Tētahi kupu mo floater.
Whea.
Kao hea, whea rota.
Whea rota.
Ai. Whea ko pia anō hoki. Nui te tūrapa. Kei te kōkiri whakamua.
Te timata kaha Napier me ngā piro e waru I te wānei.
Ai.
Pātiki roto reira ko whai atu I a rātou te pōro, Napier. Ko Grayson Parahi tēnei he whiu ai. Ai pātai atu ki a rātou mo etahi o ngā ingoa, no era nama rua I roto I a Takapuna, he pai noa I hoki te whakaingoa tia a Bella.
Bella.
He pai noa a Bella.
Rawe.
Ara Izzy, te namatahi o Napier.
Kei te kōkiri whakamua. Piki me te rori. Te wainga nui o te ki. Tēnā tata, nui te tūrapa.
Te tāro hoki o etai o ngā kōhine I te kēmu I te tīmaro homai o Napier.
Ai. Te kōna.
Kua whai.
Kore whiwhi toru anō.
Koe rā o rātou tino I te āhua nei.
Ai. Ai, turn down.
Ai, whakaturi ai o nā pūkenga, he hai, I roto I aia tōna tīma. Ara ko Bailey Flavel tērā. Number toru, ai. He poto, engari ka titiki ki te whai. Te āhua nei, ka whakahoki te pōro ki a rātou o takapuna.
O te pōro a takapuna.
Engari, he pai te timatanga o tēnei o ngā kēmu.
Ai.
Toru ki te kaumatahi I te wā nei.
Ai.
E hara I te mea kua roa te wā o tēnei kēmu. Just 3 minutes have gone past.
E maha ngā piro. Kua hāmene tia tēnā ma tahi. Mo te tima o Napier Girls.
Ko Bailey tēnei anō, hei kaitono I te pōro. Ko tahi.
Tēnā pai.
Koenei tōna kurutautuku tuarua.
Ai.
Mauri ora.
Mauri mai.
Ka pai ko ngana ki te whai atu ki te nei taha o te kōti. Kia te whakaaro. Kita ki waho. Ara ko Izzy tērā.
Kore whiwhi toru āhua poto engari. Tino nui te tūrapa. Kei te kōkiri whakamua te kapa o takapuna engari. Ko rido I aia te pōro. Whakawhiti ki te kapa o Napier Girls.
Koenei tō kēmu tua...
Tuarima.
Tuarima o te rānei. Au e. Au e.
Au e. Koera te take haere au mo te tahi kai.
Ai, me whai koe I tō kai.
Engari, hea te kai a te rangatira. Ko te reo Māori.
Ko te reo Māori, ai.
Ai rā. Engari, kia au nei. Reti me he rangatira au. Nō reira. Hea te kai o tāku. He hana
He hana witi.
Au,
Mai noi ho tērā. Engari, ko kai ki koe I tō hana witi?
Ai.
Tō tere hoki.
Ai. Ka mau te pōro, te poi rānei. Kia Napier Girls. Tētahi elevator doors. Karia te mohi o te kipi Māori mō tētahi elevator. Engari, kei a koe te tikanga. Flavel.
Mai waho.
Mai te maunga, aiwe.
Ai, te teitei hoki o taua tuku I te pōro. Kua whai.
Ai, kua hapa ngā mai a Flavel tērā.
Kua whakawhiti ino anei I e tai o ngā kai tākoro.
Ai.
Ai, kia rua ngā tuku I te pōro.
Tēnā tata.
I tai atu ki roto, engari whakaputa anō.
Ai. Rawe tauke.
Anei ngā kōrero āwhina o rātou o Napier, te kaiako me ki.
Te waiwai takahi.
Ai, takahi aia.
Au, e tau kuri e.
Ka whaingia I te pōro.
Ia, ki te, hea te kipi mo coach?
Coach.
Ai. Kai arahi, pia.
Te kai ai, taki ai.
Te kai waha.
Kai waha ai.
Te kai waha.
Tata rātou nui te kōrero, te nui te hāparangi. Hāparahi.
Nui te tūrapa. Te kaha hoki anō. Reiria tētahi hara. E rua ngā hara.
Ai, kia rua I a rātou o Napier Girls. Mai waho.
Toru, whiwhi, toru.
Ko nama rua, toru te kaumatahi ko Amy McKenzie.
Ka whai toru piro. Te kōkiri whakamua, whiua te pōro, tōna hoa. Nui te tūrapa. Ai. Huri, huri. Kei te kokiri whakamoa.
Ko takaina, ka rekau he karanga mai te kairiwhi.
Ai, kairiwhi. Te kaiwawawa no hoki.
Kaiwawa, ai.
Tara, riwhi.
Ko tāku transliteration, ai, toku ākonga transliteration.
Ai, te mea transliterations katoa, rawe ki au. Oh, koru, whiwhi, toru, anō.
Ai, koe rā te tino o tēnei kemu, the Napier girls. Tērā pēr koe rā te tino prakatihi o te tīma.
Au we, mai te wainganui o te taone.
Ooh, whakaro atu au, ka whai, ka te kupu ka whai hapa.
Hara.
Hara.
Tika bit more foul?
Ai.
Ai. Hara. Hapa, anō, pia. Hapa.
Hapa.
Te tai mistake, anō.
Ai.
Like, ahuarite ki te hara.
Rebounds, ai, ko karanga hia.
Ai. Takawhiti te pōro.
Ai, ki te mātaki au i ngā kohine e tākorona he nui ake te panapana haere.
Panapana haere, ha tērā.
Like, te contact.
Oh,
the physical
ai.
contact o ia o ngā kai tākoro, ne?
O te wahine?
Ai,
Anake, ai.
Ki te mātaki taki au i ngā
Ai,
tāne.
kore te ahoa te wahine. Kore ki te whawhai.
Ai, engari. Kāre anō kua kite ai te whawhai. Engari, kite ai te riri o te whawhai i roto i a rātou.
Ai.
Ngā kāre āroto ngi ki.
Pai te maka, pai te whakaro o te maka.
Ai. Ko te mea pai hoki e hara i te mea kua tawhiti ngā piro i tēnei wā. Te kaumārima kia Napier, waru kia rātou atakapuna. Ai. He hate rautaki o mai waho anō. Whai atu i a Bailey. Ki runga. Kāre i karangatia.
Pai te strip.
Kendall. Ka poto te whiu. Ke te ora tonu te pōro.
Ai.
Ke runga ake.
Tata. Tura pano. Ia ki te coach, get a rebound.
Te paka whai aia.
Rawe a tāhua rawa atu, te reikuru. He wā pai ki te kāranga mo tētahi. Time out, a wāhiki miki. He ato whakaro e hoa.
I tēnei wā.
I tēnei wā.
Tai ana mate te kite ko Napier girls tēnā e... hea te kupu me ki. Tino a mai, like confidence me ki, mai waho atu o te rārangi tuku toru. So, kia hoki nei whakaro ki te karangatia i a rātou i ngā piro toru. Ara ko rātou kei takapuna me kahake a rātou tērā pēr kōrero i runga i te kōti.
Ai.
Kia whai wāhi rātou hei tuku ai te poro ki roto ake.
Ai.
Engari, he kā hoki ngā tima e rua, e hari te mea he nui te tawhiti o ngā piro. So, I think it's still just the beginning of our game. Rua miniti me te hawhi.
Ai.
So, ai. Kia o whakaro i tēnei wā, he whakaro ai?
Kia au nei, well, Napier girls have done a fantastic job. O me whakawhiti ki reo Pākehā. Ki te whakamārama atu. Napier girls, have done a fantastic job at shooting that free ball early in the game, and it'll be interesting to see if they can maintain that form. Look, they'll be shooting over 50% from that three-point line, so Takapuna will be really wanting to lock down and make sure they don't drain any more threes, because as you can see, the score is pushing out 9 points already. It's probably not reflective of the battle that is happening here. And, you know, with Takapuna, they're led by Flavel, as I mentioned earlier, a tall fern and international caliber player. I'm sure they will be trying to bridge that gap very, very soon as we see that kuru whiwhi toru.
Aye. It is only the first quarter, still getting into the groove of it all.
Tika tērā.
Engari ko rātou and Napier, they managed to get their first three in the game. Probably brought them a lot more confidence to start off with.
Tika tērā.
Engari, anō hoki ai, ko te wāhanga tuatahi, we're still seeing how the girls are going against each other. Trying to see how each team plays. Ara, ko puta mai
Oh,
More
rawe.
defensive plays. Still getting used to our hoops.
Ai, tika tera.
Maddie Kerr going in. Unfortunately, it is a bit of a trip. Good sportsmanship from both sides. Koe rā hoki take ki I te tahaonga wahine. Aha koa ai he ahua e whawhi haere physically nei.
Ai.
Engari ka āwhina tonu.
Ai.
Ka āwhina tonu.
Koira te mea matua.
Ai. Good sportsmanship.
Ai.
Koe re te tino take o tēnei o ngā kaupapa.
Āwhari te ki te kotahitanga, ne?
Ai.
Ko te aha koa tō kapa.
No call for the shot there, but we will be calling a foul.
Tētahi hara pia. Mo te kapa. O nei pia. Runga I te nama tori te kauna tahi. No nei pia.
Koe rā Amy McKenzie. Te ahua nei.
He wā pai nei ki te mihi atu ki ngā kai tautoko o tēnei whakataitai poi tukohu. E mi nunu ana kia koutou Footlocker whakata Māori basketball manawa atu Energy Trust Arena to say a few as Baby Flavel fires the kuru whiwhi toru yet again.
Ai, nui te aroha ki a rātou Footlocker. Kare I te mohio ka āwhina nui nei a rātou.
Ai.
Ngari ngā mihi rawa atu, a rā hoki kia whakata Māori. Āwhina atu ngā whānau ki te kāinga. Couldn't make this trip.
I
mean, I drove from Hamilton and that's a 5-hour trip.
Oh, I'm from Hamilton too.
Ne, I taraua koe tōra entire 5 hours.
Tino roa te haringa.
I moata ake koe?
Moata, hea tera.
You were early to ride today?
Ko tai mai o kei konei o te pō o rā mare, rā mere, sorry, mō te tahi atu kaupapa.
Okay, no re.
Engari, tino roa te haringa. Tino roa te haringa.
Ka tai anō I tai mai I tēnei rā, I te tahi karaka,
I
te ahi. So, yeah, I'm a bit late. Engari,
ka pai. Hei konei koe.
I hoa I te whetsu karaka.
Ai.
So, that's early. That's very early for me. Very early for me.
No kirikiri roa koe?
No roto rua hau, no he ui tēnei no te aroa no Ngāti Parau.
Druits.
Ngāti Raratonga hoki.
Au, e. Ai tūtaki pia?
No Aitutaki, Mangaia, Matawera.
Oh, rawe.
Tata mōhio ai ki toki taha Raratonga.
Rawe.
Tai e, no roto rua, engari kua hunuku atu ki kirikiri roa.
Oh, karawe.
Anyways, aroho mai te whānau ki te kāinga.
Ai, me whakawhiti ki te kaupapa matua. Te kimu, o nai nei.
Ai, tātu ki te, a lot more movement coming up from Takapuna. A lot more movement showing that they're getting into their groove a lot more.
Tika tērā.
Maddie with the ball, driving it in. Good steal there.
Rawe, koriroa ai te poro. Whiua te poro ki tōna hoa.
Goes up.
Rawe, te pukinga hoki o tērā kuru.
Kua tōre tukau marima he kona e toina I tēnei wāhanga. See what Napier can pull off in their last few seconds on
Kuru
the shot
whiwhi
clock.
toru.
Kāre rātou I te mataku mo era piro e toru.
Pai te mahi tūrapa a te kapa o Takapuna. Peki aki te wairoa.
Ai.
Anō.
Ai, tere. Kia aia.
Rawe, o chaho arawa tū.
Ai.
Tere kuru.
Te chemistry o te tāroa.
Ia tērā karanga. Oh! Ko tai ki te mitunga. O te hauwha tuatahi, no reire o hoa mā. Kia mau tonu mai. Engari, he pai I naina ki te hari ki te wharepaku. Ki te hari mo te tahi kai. Hana witi pia.
Hana witi pia.
Me tahi kaputi pia.
Ai, ki te tatari no ai hoa au mo tuku kawhe.
Ai. I hea ngā kawhi. Oh. I hea ngā kawhi.
Kua inui au e ruanga taniwha, ngā monsters.
Oh, ngā taniwha. He piko he taniwha.
Kua inui au ai e ruanga monsters, tētahi kawhe. Ara ki te taimai tuku kawhe tuarua.
Ai. Ahea koe moi ai.
Ina pō?
Ai, mina he mahanga taniwha.
Far out.
Kauri e moi.
Yeah, nā. Te pai waru haora tuku moi ina po.
Rawe.
He poto te ramaku. Ai. Me te kau haora te moi.
Kia ora te whānau.
Rawe te kite ia.
Pai ki te korero kia koutou.
Ai,
I te rānei.
I te podcast.
Au.
No mai.
No mai. Haere mai. Kia ora, mam.
Kia ora, mam. Ki te pirangi e te koro e pāna kēnei ki ngā kaitākoro mō ngā tīma, like, ngā tīma nui pēr. National teams. Kaitākoro mō ngā national teams. So, harbour basketball. Oh, really? So,
te kapa a rohe pēr.
Ai. Ko rātou ko Bailey Flavel, ai kōrero hia e koe. So Bailey Flavel, Manoa Watson, Amy McKenzie, Amelia Glenn, and Natalia Burden.
Ai rā.
Ai ko rātou o Takapuna, they are in a national team, under 20s, under 18s, under 16s.
Rawe, mo tētahi atu kapa o Napier Girls, we have Imogen, Maya, Hannah, Sterling, all were at under 18 nationals, as well as Ella Paku, under 16 nationals. So we have some bottom age girls here. Great chance for them to get some good competition under their belt as we head into the second quarter of this second to last round of games for day one of this National Secondary Schools competition.
I keep forgetting that, yes, it is still today, just the first day of our competition. Our kids are still getting used to playing on these courts, playing with different players from other sides of the country. I mean, it's real fun to see. It's good to see the rangatahi. There it is, getting our rangatahi to come together in this amazing event. Absolutely.
You know, this is a tournament that these teams are really preparing all year for. So this is the big stage they're stepping into. And as we mentioned earlier in the year, like playing in this tournament 10 years ago, there was probably one live stream court that was just covering semis and finals. So, you know, with the advancement of media and the coverage available for our whānau at home, it's really cool that we could have 3 live stream courts for the entire 6 days of this tournament. So, you know, with that comes a lot more, I guess, you know, that goes into making sure that happens. But it's just really awesome. Our whānau around number 2 that can't be here, you know, our kanohi are able to tune in. Aroro hiko.
Ai, tautoko. Especially being in Palmerston North, you know, it's quite far from each location of New Zealand, and especially from our schools and the whānau, like coming from each and every corner of the country. So, ai, tautoko i ngā kōrero, we have three courts being live streamed.
Ai, tika tera.
Yeah, that is very impressive. Beautiful intercept. Oh, unfortunately leaves it. Good rebounds. Fortunately, passes it to the opposition, brings it up for easy layup.
Rawe. Pai te reikuru.
Just 7 points ahead now, Napier girls. Why pass it out, seeing if they can make a bit of an entrance.
Iwa te poro ki tōna hoa. Kuru whiwhi toru. Kei mua e te tapa. Rawe, koriro i aia te poro, kei te kokiri whakamoa a Flavel.
Te tere hoki.
Rawe, pai te reikuru.
Ko whakahoki te piro ki a rātau anō.
Pai hiki te pai tērā.
Just 5 points behind, sorry, not too far of a lead again. This game is quite close. Ka pai, koe a rā Bailey anō. Ka whakapōtiri tōna haeretanga. A bit of patience.
Ai.
There you go.
Te manawa nawa. Koeira, take a bit more patience, ne? Manawa nawa.
Ne?
Manawa nawa. Kia nei.
Manawa, ai.
Manawa nawa,
ai,
yeah.
Rungo e te manawa. Nawa, look like.
Kore o te moi o te tika. Just slipped out of the hands there.
Okay, kare te kāmera e ki te iau I hipa ai. So,
ai.
E hara nā ki te he. Ka pai nā manaia, hei karo I te pōro ki roto. I te ahua nei kua katsi tōku Te mihini kawhe.
Ah.
So era kāri au he kawhe hei ora. Tāu kua whai atu he hara.
Ai. Ka haere ki te pai kuru tautuku mo i rua ngā kuru e whai ake nei. Whakamiharo ana, te mea tuatahi. Te mea tuarua anō. Tēnā tata pai te tūrapa.
Ki te pai.
Kei te tā whanawhana. Whiua ki tōna hoa. He kōha tērā.
He kōha tērā. Pai taua kupu.
Ai.
Tāhu nei he... he tuahine rāua tahi namarua, namatahi namarua o Napier.
Ai, te kuru whiwhi toru.
Ko ngā Kurz era.
Anō.
Whai ai a Bailey.
Ai.
Whiua tere ai.
Ai,
te runga.
whiua tere ai. Rawe.
Whakapā ki ngā piro i nāne. Rua te kaumatahi, rua te kaumatoru. Closing in the gap there, takapuna.
Ai, tēnā tapa te piro i nai nei.
Finding an opening here, that is Izzy.
Oh, rawe.
Drives it in, floats it.
Whakawhiti pōro.
Puts it up.
Okay, pai te hezi. Nā te kupu mo hezi.
What the?
Hesitation.
Oh, hezi. Oh, kare anō ko rongo i tērā.
Hezi.
Hesitation.
Hesitation dribble.
Ai, tāhu nei, wanga wanga. Engari, hiahua roa tāu kupu.
Ai.
Tā wanga wanga.
Heri.
Ke te heri.
Ai, pai ki au.
Ka Bailey aia.
Rawe.
Ka tuku atu, ara.
Huri noa i te motu.
Pai ori te ngā piro i nānei, rua te kaumatoru, rua te kaumatoru.
Rawe.
Aha kua tōna eti he paunamu.
Ai. Ai. Kore whiwhi toru.
Au rea
we,
anō.
taukuri e.
Te kaumatai Sterling.
Rawe, he maha.
Sterling Clark Lloyd.
Ai.
Ka pai kia Bailey, he whakahoki te toru. Ngari ka whakahoki aia kia Sterling. Ai te pōturi hoki o te hiko i ki tau atu taha. Just with a bit of patience, seeing where her mates are, seeing where they can make a play. Sterling outside to the corner.
Anō.
Good rebounds, maybe. Ai, kangana for the three.
Tēnā motu hake te mahi a te tūrapa.
Ai, te tūrapa o...
Ki te kuru anō.
Ai, kia rātou Napier e tiki pai nei ia o ngā tūrapa.
Ai rā, te pukinga hoki. Manaia i tērā.
Ki waho. Kauru atu ki roto, steps through.
Au e,
what a beautiful
taukuri
play.
e. A taho a rau atu tērā kuru.
Ai, ko Maddie Kerr tērā driving it in.
Ai rawa.
Ai, ke tata
Tēnā mātātou ia.
Te toru anō, engari ka whai a rātou a takapuna. Karo atu ki runga, engari tāhu nei, ka rei whai. Ara ko Grayson tēnei.
Ai.
Taraiwa ki roto, gets stopped by. Shooting, e ruanga shooting fouls.
Tahi hara.
Ai.
Ai.
And
He
time
wā
out.
hiki. He time out i nai nei.
Te karanga hia i a rātou o takapuna i te ahua nei.
Ai.
E toru pointa noa te rerekētanga i tēnei wā. Just to Napier with 30 points. Takapuna 27. You can see our Napier girls huddling all together. Just, I guess, some good compliments might have gone around. Good rebounds they've been getting. they will get a bit of a head in the lead. They'll get a head in the lead, and then Takapuna will get some points back.
Aye. As we can just read out some really cool information here. Napier Girls actually got 6 last year in qualifying in regionals a couple of weeks ago. They actually placed first. So they, you know, they can tell they're a very strong team, very well drilled. And also on the other hand, Takapuna Grandma finished 11th last year, so they'll be looking to, you know, at least get into that top 8 category. And both have very great systems, as you can see. They're quite structured teams and have some really good depth. So it will be exciting to see how this game develops. Look, as you said earlier, te rereketanga e toru ngā pointa anake. So look, only 3 points in it. It's still anyone's game, but I think a massive point highlighted earlier is those rebounds actually can be the difference maker between a team having one chance to shoot it or 3 opportunities to score. And it's often not the percentage of the shots, but how many rebounds that they can have then for a second chance opportunity. So I think rebounds will be quite a big part of this game down the track.
I 1000% agree with everything you were just saying. And to them being, each team having their placements on the last regionals and nationals, yeah, you can definitely see that Napier and Benny are a strong team. We have the subs coming in. But yeah, no, going back to what you were saying, Napier being top 6 in their from last regionals and coming first place in their regionals, first place, 6th in the nationals. That's quite an impressive feat.
Absolutely.
Good fast pass onto the opposite side. Looking for the opening, but Bailey's ready.
Koriroi aia te poro.
Karawatu Kiringai.
Aue, a tahua rawatu te reikuru. Flavel.
Sinks it in easily.
Tino toa tēnei kaitākaro. Aha koa he rangatahi. Koira te āhua o te hea te kupu. Pākiki. Ko maua Takapuna, te poro.
Ko Amelia tēnei, hei whiu atu ki roto ki a Bailey. Good pressure from Napier Girls. Beautiful screen there. But Bailey manages to break through, unfortunately.
Te whea rota. Awa tata, engari, pai te mahi wawao o te tima o Napier. I runga I te kaitākaro Flavel. High alert on Flavel is Napier, knowing that she can really score and get that team of Takapuna going. Nui te tūrapa. Flavel anō. Iua te poro ki tōna hoa. Ka rawe.
Ara ke reira te piro.
Ai, ka rawe. Pai te maka. Pai te kitia te maka ki tōna hoa.
Ka hapai nā, engari te āhua nei. Ka whakahoki te poro ki a Napier. Subs come in. Ara ko Izzy tērā e puta ai. Izzy rāua ko Sterling, ara ko Hokimo, ko uru atu, Alapaku, rāua ko Kendall Wainga. And it will be Napier's ball now, I believe, Aye.
Tēnā tata te piro.
Tai te rongo I te hāmama, I te hāparangi o ngā coaches. Engari, koe ara te mahi ne. Te hara I te mea mai te pukuriri. Engari, he reo āwhina.
He reo āwhina.
In some ways.
Yeah, I ki taku kaya ko anō ki.
It's words of encouragement ne.
Ai. Āhua.
Yeah, āhua. I mean,
mai tētahi hara. Ai, tēnā mā te kaumā whetū o Takapuna, te hara ngai.
I ta tangana ai, engari ka whakahoki te pōro. Takapuna.
Kei te kōkiri whakamoa up level.
Ko tai minutes no e toi ana.
Oh, yeah. Step back.
Beautiful step back there from this level.
Peke ora.
A koe ra te kupu.
A kia au nei.
Kia au nei ai. He pai te rongo no e rai. O, I tāhu nei.
Tūrapa no.
Ai.
Pai te mahi a te tūrapa. Tata ki te mitinga. O te... Au e. Haurua tuatahi. Tuarua anō. Tua te kauhiniti ki te mitinga. Tēnei hau whā. Rawe, te kuru whiwhi toru.
Whiwhi toru.
Kendall Wainga. Hai tōna mahi.
Ai, me te toru he kona e toi ana ki waho.
Kiua.
Ka whiu. Tata whai taua pasa pizza.
Ka rawe, ko tai mātou. Ki te mutinga o te haurua o te Kēmu Nōrere o Hama, kia mau tonu mai, he poto whakatā. Ai, hei ako anei.
I've jumped on a project for my master's, so it's like that Angataka housing project. So it's pretty eye-opening to be honest. It's been cool. And to be honest, it's more of like the learning how to do a master's.
Ia hua māma te whakarongo, he māma ki te karenga.
Ai. Ko te whakapiki wairua, te mea nui kia hau nei.
Nui ake ngā hua mō tua, that's us.
Tāku kia koe, bro. Te reo Māori anake te reo I whai pūtea ai, aku mahi katoa.
Taua.
Bringing the fire every week.
The whole system is man, that's what it is.
Make Māori Plus your mate. Download the app today.
At Apollo Projects, we create better outcomes because we never make any assumptions. Like this privately owned swimming centre that was still in the planning stages. The owner spent 8 years trying to make the project viable, but the design was continually over budget, a design he was paying for. So he called Apollo to help, because he trusted us to deliver. We got to know the critical success factors of the business. The current building plans had lost sight of what was needed. We took a fresh approach, starting with the most important aspect of the facility, the water bodies. Then balanced the critical success factors of function, form, and cost to bring the designs in on budget. Finally, we could deliver the owner the new facility he needed. At Apollo, we understand your key success factors, put function over form if required, deliver what is needed at the highest quality, have lower operating costs, and always have very happy clients. Like this one, who was pretty stoked. Apollo Projects. No assumptions, better outcomes.
And go! Just fill up at a participating Caltex, stack your pump discounts, and you could collect more savings on your next visit. Oh, there's another one. Getting quite good at this. Filling and saving. Feels good.
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what New Zealand Carbon Farming are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forests so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
Tamariki mai.
Make Māori Plus your mate. Download the app today.
What's her name? Are you serious? She was in my class. That is so funny. She was in my little course. I did TTP with her, but she was literally...
E te ti e te tā, nau mai rā ki tēnei pāhotanga poitukuhu a whakaata Māori. Nau mai huki mai e hoa mā. He tino pai tēnei kēmu, mai te kapa o takapuna, kia Napier, rawe te kēmu. As you can see, the score is 33-35, very close game here on court 3. As we are heading into the evening, e hoa, what have you seen in this first half of basketball being played here?
Well, for this being the first kēmu in for our Wahine League, so seeing it as a completely different sport, but at the same time it's the same energy. Engari rā, it's a different playing style.
Right.
So we see that the boys obviously they're just a lot faster. I think they're a lot more get going, while the girls are a lot more slower, but they think about it more. You know?
Look, you couldn't see that any better.
Yeah, like you can see that they're more thinking about how they're going to play, and they're really good at their passes being a lot clearer. But then again, it can be a weakness because both sides can read that.
Right.
The slower it is, the easier you can catch on.
Absolutely.
But either way, both sides really strong. You know, it's only, what, 4-point lead in INA?
Right.
We have strong players from national teams in both teams.
Right.
Right,
Tika tērā. Kei te kōkiri whakamua. Amelia, level. Keep out. Beautiful back cut there, and lucky as they bring in the rebound there. Kei te kōkiri whakamua. And Napier. Rawe te whio rota. Floater meki. Kei te tāwhanawhana te poro, a Flavel. Oh, weird. Taukuri, yeah. Oh, kaore he hara. Engari, tata ki tētahi hara.
Ai, tata karanga here.
Ai, rawe, pai te shot fake.
Oh, engari, tāhua nei kua pai te poro.
Ai, e aho hoha.
Ai rongo ai te kai a koe karanga atu, it's okay. Kei te pai. Ngare koe a hoki te āhua o te hākina. You will get agitated. Ne koe that's just what happens in sports.
Koe ra te ao hākina ki nani.
Ai, koe ra.
Koe ra te ao.
Koe ra te ao in general, right.
Te ao uri, te ao nainei.
Ai, ke konei a Flavel.
Oh, mau te ara. Karawe te mahi a Flavel. Hara, mo te tangata nama tahi.
Ai, whai atu I aia Izzy I taua hara.
Ai.
Nā mana e tuku ai te poro ki roto I te kōti.
Ai. Go here, kona.
Mai te kokona.
Oh.
I tata whainga, engari whai atu I te taupara. Tūrapa, aroho mai, taurapa, tūrapa.
Ka pai I hoa. Pai ki au.
Oh, tere.
Ai, te tere, haere.
Ai,
au, e, taukiri, yeah.
Oh.
Te tere, haere.
Ai, tāhu nei I tōna karu, like she was in the zone.
Ai.
Like, ke reira toku wawata me whai. There's the goal.
Nui tūrapa. Koe he iti, he paunamu. Iwa te poro, rawe te kitia.
Unfortunate. Kei te pai.
Pai rawa. Ka whakawhiti ki te wawao.
Hoki where
Oh,
mai.
Rawe.
Mai Wanganui.
Te pukinga hoki off
Koe
level.
rongo ai.
Anō.
Ka pai ki te hoki mai Grayson.
Aira.
O he aua poto te whiu, engari ki te pai. Ko whai atu a takapuna I te pōro, just 4 points behind. Oh, strong
Tēnā
pass.
ngi tū te maka. Tēnā ngi tū
Puts it
te
back
tūra
up.
pā nō.
That'll be 2
Rawe
points.
te reikuru.
Whakaaro au I rongo I au te karanga o tētai foul, engari mai tērā atu kōti.
Ai.
Outside.
Koira te wauatanga o
Is he?
tēnei wharekuri tīnana. Ko rongo tētahi atu whistles.
You're like,
Hei te me runga I tēnei kōti. Tērā atu kōti. Whakawhiti kai tākaro I nai nei. Tētahi subs me ki. Tori te kauma whitu. Kia tori te kauma iwa.
Ai, tori hoki o Grayson.
Au, e, tēnā tata.
Ai, whakaaro hoki au I roto.
Mai
Ai,
te
ko
tapa.
kama. Ka wai ka hoki atu te poro ki a rātou o
Ai.
takapuna.
Hea te kupi more position.
Possession.
Ai. I runga I tēnei raupapa. Context. Pōro pia. Te whakawhiti pōro.
Ai.
Rawe,
Okay,
tēnā
ai,
angi
off
tū,
level.
te karuwhiwhi toru a level anō. I tino kai tākaro tēnei.
Kei te āhua uru atu ea ki tōna whare tapere o tōna hinengaro, getting in the zone.
Ai, rawe.
Koea ko aia tēnā, kua whai te piro kei mua atu. Look at that replay.
Me ki te anō.
Step
Te
back.
karuwhiwhi toru.
Ai, kei aia. Now allowing her team Takapuna 1 point ahead from the corner. Grayson drives it in just a little bit. Comes off. Engari kei
Nui
reira
te
Maddie.
tūrapa anō.
Ai, te rawe hoki o ngā tūrapa o ia o ngā tīma. E hara I te mea, I'll switch over to English to explain a lot easier, is that our offensive players will be good at, our defensive players, sorry, are the good rebounders. Though our offensive players don't grab their own rebounds. Nō reira, he āhua.
Beautiful kick out. Great find in transition, just offshore,
Picks
but
it
she
back up
keeps
though.
playing. Aha ko, he tino angi tū, te mea tuatahi, tino pai, te mea tuarawa.
Wai Maddie drives it in. Ki tata kōrungia au I taua whakatauki.
Ai.
There we go again. Koera te mea tuatoru I tēnei kemu. Koera te kupu I te kite I a koe position o te...
Ai.
It's like a ripi I te pōro.
Ripi te pōro pia, kare te mohio. Hei, he wapai nai nei ki te ako, ki te whakaako, ngā kupu poi tukohu. Nō reira, he mahuru Māori engari, ko te reo Māori, he tino atāhua, he tino taonga ki te iwi Māori, ki te ao katoa. Nō reira, hea etahi kupu Māori e oha.
Etahi kupu hau ki āhau, no era I te waka rongo I au te maka mo te pass.
Ai.
Ko tāku noa ko te pāhi. Ka pāhi te pōro.
Pāhi.
Ko tāku transliteration.
Rawe tērā.
Pass. Pāhi te pōro. Ara ko tāku foul, ka ki atu I au ko te hapa. Ka hapa, ka karo rānei.
Ai.
Ko tāku wātuatai ki te ai te hara. Ara, kuru tautuku. Aroho mai, 3-pointer. Kuru whiwhi toru. He pai ki au te kuru. He pai ki au, engari ko tāku ko te toru poita.
Toru poita, transliteration anō.
He Ngāori ake mo tuku hinengaro, engari, he pai ake te Māoritanga.
Ai.
No era ko tāku me kaha piri ki te kuru whiwhi toru. 3-pointer.
Aira.
Kuru whiwhi toru.
Kuru whiwhi toru.
Ai. Ara maka. Ko tāku noa ko te pāhi. He pai noa te pāhi ki au.
Ai.
Ko timata ke.
Ai. Kei te tāwhana te pōro. Maka te pōro. Peki me te rori. Oh. Au e, te kahawa wā. Tētahi hara pia. Ai, tētahi hara. Ai te tangata. Tuaroa. Wanepia girls, Maddie Kerr, tētahi hara. Mona? Ai.
Ai, koe rā noa mā Maddie Kerr?
Maddie Kerr, tika tērā.
Ka koe. Te aia Flavel I te pōro.
Ai. Hiua, ki tōna hoa.
Ara, ko tata ake te katioki o ngā defense.
Ai rā.
Puts it in.
Aue, te reikuru. Mai te papa muri, mai te backboard.
Tā, hua nei kare o mātou wā I te karaka e mahi ana. Ki tā, hua nei.
Kauri e timata te taima.
Engari tā, hua nei ko te wahanga tua whāhoki.
Ai.
Weira, wahanga tua tore.
Ngari hewa pai nai nei. Ki te kōrero, ki te mihi atu ki ngā tautoko o tēnei whakataitai. Nō reire, he mihi mahano ki kia koutou. NZ Sport Collective, Inspire Net, Palmerston North City Council, JJ Gardner, Glory League, Sport Manawatu, Apollo Projects, Caltex, NZ Carbon Farming, Bailey's Molten, Sport New Zealand, Lion Foundation, Four Winds, NZ Community Trust, Essential Energies, Energy Trust Arena, Basketball Manawatu, Whakaata Māori, and Foot Locker. Nō reira, e ha mā, kia ora. We'll just give the camera a wave. Look, we've got the face for radio. That's why we're actually not on the camera quite often. But kia ora to all of you tuning in at home. It is our honour and privilege to be commentating. And look, we are here to champion Te Reo Māori as well. So awesome to be able to speak the language of our tupuna on our basketball live stream.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Nah, tupuna probably thought. Because they were on.
They were on.
They were on.
Ka ora te reo. Ka ora te reo thui whakaata Māori, thui basketball.
Ai, ngā mihi ki a koutou whakaata Māori. Te pautoko manawa o tēnei whakataitai.
Ewe, ke hoki ingoa, ko Flavel tēnei. Pahi ana
Me maumahara te ingoa. Rawe te whiarota. Rawe te turapa. Kua rua toru piro. Te nama.
Kua nui te rerekētanga o ngā piro ina, ne?
Ai. Te kuru peke. Tēnā ngai tū te tūrapa. Whiua te pōro kei mua. Rawe.
Oh, rawe hoki tāua.
Pai te shot fake. Kia te kupi mo shot fake? Kia koe?
Kia hoki ne whakaro pēr he whiua tīnihanga.
Tīnihanga.
Just a chick.
Whiua tīnihanga. Me tuhi tīnā.
Oh, te tata hoki. Mere kei aia, a Grayson I te pōro pahi atu. Tata ai. Oh, te pana hoki.
Ai.
Kei reira. Oh,
Nāwe, te kitia, engari, te kurupeke, tatarawa. Kaurihangi tū, engari kia kahau, te tuahine.
Ka pai tāhua nei ko Grayson tērā, hei, kaihari te pōro.
Kaihari.
Kāre tētahi whai te pōro, no era ka hoki atu kia Napier. Ara, ai, nā Napier anō te pōro. Subs come in. Ko rātou Mia, rāua ko Soraya. Kua nui hiake te rerekētanga o ngā piro. Tata te kau piro te rerekētanga I tēnei wā. Sterling me te pōro, pai atu kia Grayson.
Rawe, a tāwarawa.
Te toru pointa, engari ko te kupu tika. Ko te kuru whiwhi toru.
Ai, karawe, kua whai toru
Kua
toru.
whai. He kuru
Ai
whiwhi
we.
toru anō, Naya, Amy McKenzie.
Te whakautu ki te karanga.
Whakaro e koia anō, hei whakahoki te whakautu.
Ai, pai ake tērā rerenga.
Ka pai pōti te haere, whakaro ai, ha te rautaki me whai. O, te tangaro i ai, engari ka rapu ai.
Anō.
Kua whai te tūrapa, kua whai anō, engari. Kau he kona o te shot clock.
Oh, the awe.
Koe rā flavel anō.
Tōna mātauranga.
Ai.
Tōna pukenga. Tōna kaha anō hoki. Te kaha wawao te kapa o takapuna in the 2-2 zone there. Piua te pōro.
Iti aki te rua mini te toiana ka whai aia. Ka ora ai te pōro engari ka tiki atu anō pia.
Rawe.
Blue ball apparently.
Right.
There you go, good sportsmanship. Picking them up.
Ai rā.
E ki te atu au i oku teina o te kura o te kautu ke te kokonara i te mā. Not on camera, unfortunately, but...
Oh, ka pai.
Drives in,
Rawe,
and the foul is called.
Tētahi hara mō te nama rua te kaumātahi o takapuna. Nō reira, e roa ngā kuru tautaku. Kaore he angitu, te mea tuatahi engari, ko tahi noiho. Kaore he angitu anō.
O takahuri engari kāre i whai, ko puta ki waho.
Right.
Te konea flavel, kau. Ko puta mai te ringa o Napier, so takapuna has the ball. Good screen, will give her enough space. Engari ka puta. Rako manaia tēnā.
Ora we.
Ua ki Wanganui. Ka hoki te pōro ki a Napier mā. Kei te kokona.
Good look there. Way to chase down that rebound. Tētai hara mō toru tikau mā toru. Tata ki te mutunga o te hauwhātua toru o te kēmu. Te rerekētanga, te kaupointa.
Cam Matty anō. Ka trawa te kiroto ki te kokona Grayson. O, i te kua tata whai ai. Engari nāna nei a Bailey Flavel. Ara koe ara. E rua no ngā pointa i aia. Rima te kaumā pitu ki te whā te kaumā toru.
Ai.
O, i te ahu nei kāre anō kua kautehia.
Ke tere haere.
Flavel spins back.
Nā māma noiho kia māma noiho.
Ai, te kauhekona e toia nā mā Matty tēnei. Grayson. Ai, kei reira. Pā te kaumari mai nānei.
O, tata.
Ka pai koera te hau toru?
Te mutunga o te hau whātua toru.
Whātua toru, ai.
Ai, tika tērā.
Koera te rerenga tika.
Ai. Ko tahi noiho hau whai e whai ake nei, nō reira e hoa mā. A rima te kaumā whitu, kia whā te kaumā rima.
Kua tere wewehe te ngā piro, ne?
Ai.
Te tuatahi o ngā wāhanga, tuatahi wāhanga tuarua.
Tika tērā.
Tino tata ngā piro.
Engari,
The distance has widened a lot.
Kia koe hea te rereketanga o tērā.
No reira, kia oku nei whakaaro me ki au. You can definitely see that Bailey Flavel has gotten into her zone a lot more. She's definitely been communicating with her teammates, and perhaps maybe a bit from Napier girls is, yes, they are managing to shoot a lot from the outside. Engari, ngā mea tāroa, the tall ones need to get in a lot more.
Right.
I can see that Maddie and Izzy, Rawatahi, they're going in, and taua whakatauki anō aha kua he iti. Like they're showing their strengths in there.
Aira.
E hara i te mea kino, engari me pērā hoki ngā kōhine tāroa.
Ai. E mei ana ki ngā kaiwawao o tēnei. Te rewhari meki o tēnei kimu.
Koinei rā tō kēmu whakamutunga.
Ai, mo te rātua tahi.
It's nice.
No ki te mari.
Kua roa te wā e kite ai I te rā.
Ai.
Haven't seen the sun in a long time.
Ai, kei hea.
Kei hea te sun.
Kei hea te rangi.
Wai, koinei rā te wāhanga, te koata whakamutunga o tēnei kēmu whakahirahira I te kōti nama toru. Again, we have Napier Girls High School in the dark blue, and we have Takapuna Grammar School in, did you say that's light blue cyan?
Look, we'd say almost is it a tealy?
Yeah, teal. That would
teal.
be the colour, yeah.
We're very demure here. We use the word teal.
Very demure, yes.
Very mindful. Very demure.
Ka pai rako Takapuna hei timatai te poro, and we have Amelia Glenn to start us off in the final quarter.
I know.
To Bailey Flavel. See what they can bring together. Great screen. Beautiful pass out. Amy. Unfortunately, it is a bit short. That's fine. The ball will go back to Takapuna, sorry.
All right. Te tima tio.
Te tima tio.
Tio. You are te polo. Kuri whiwhi toru anō. Aue engare. Hard to box out. Meiki. Kuri whiwhi toru.
That's Maddie with the three.
Aue.
Ka pai.
Mai te hohonu.
Ai.
Aue.
Pai hoki tōna nekehanga ne. She moves around so, what would you say, like radical movements. He ahua uaua ki te kore harai ai. It's very hard not to foul her as her movements are.
I think that probably speaks to her experience and maturity as a player.
Yeah.
Perhaps the erratic movements, she reacts to what the defense gives her.
Yes.
And that shows her experience and able to make those split decisions where she's doing something, the defense cuts it off, she quickly changes, and that is years of experience actually. She plays much more mature than her age. She's still a rangatahi, but she definitely plays like an absolute vet. Being able to just
match them.
Absolutely.
No, you can see it. Yeah, she's definitely. It's a strategic movement. It's not something to just do.
She's not rushed, but she just makes reads really quickly. And she's surrounded by some pretty awesome players from Takapuna as they draw the hara. And we'll head to the free throw line.
Kei hea Takapuna.
Tāmaki makauda, engari te nota, te tonga, kaore o te mohio. Te wanga nui pia, engari tāmaki makauda.
Te ahua nei, around the north shore of Tāmaki Makaurau.
Ai.
Kapai drives it in, spins and gets through everything.
Karawe.
Ai koe ranga pūkenga kaha
Ai.
o te tima Nahinara. Still managed to keep the ball alive, Izzy. Grayson gets the rebound. Pass that to Maddie on the outside.
Ai.
Back to Grayson, cuts it in, but fakes it.
Awe. Nui te tērapa. Draws the hara.
Substitutes will come in. Ara kahuri ai Mariah Parker. Oh, sika tērā. Ai, Mariah Parker ma te kamawhitu ara ko Emily Macondas. Aroho mai mo te whakahei te ingoa. Outside.
Awe.
Good rebound there by Grayson. Drives it on the left side.
Te tere hoki, ne?
Ai. Ko tāna noa ki ka whai piro.
A tāwara watu.
Right, koera noa te whakaaro, ne?
Ai.
She runs down the court and she just thinks, I'm going to get that layup.
Ai, and she does.
She does. Good defense with the hands up. Ka pai, ka ngare e rātou te whai, tūrapa.
Awe.
Ko Maddie, ko Izzy tērā pāhi ai, Grayson.
Awe, karu whiwhi toru, forcing the coach of Takapuna Grammar, Kane, to call the timeout and stop that momentum shifts. As, look, there's only 5 points in it left here with just over 7 minutes in the fourth quarter of this game. Still anyone's game.
Ai, tautoko, 7 minutes left the last quarter. Ai, it is only 5 points. And we've seen with Takapuna taking the lead earlier, you know, Napier girls have made a bit of a comeback.
Right.
They're trying to catch up to those points that the whole team of Takapuna have created.
Aye.
But you can definitely see Bailey Flavel being a big puhu in that in all those plays.
Aye.
Okay, we can see on screen here, we can see two of the Kotu girls, as well as, not too sure what team that is over there.
Epsom.
Epsom.
Like the salts.
No way. I was like, hey.
I had to elaborate a bit. Shout out to Epsom. I'm not wrong though, am I?
I don't know.
Epsom salts?
Is that actually them?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's just the word Epsom, but that's just how my mind works. Anyways.
Can't eat the oil. Can't eat the fucking oil.
Shout out to Whakata Māori for allowing us to live stream all of these games. And for more information, you can check out the Basketball New Zealand website or follow us on, I'm saying us, I'm not Basketball New Zealand, follow Basketball New Zealand.
Follow us.
on Instagram or Facebook as Bailey Flavel brings it up the court.
And that's a free three.
Free three. It's a bit of a tongue twister. 3-3.
Free three.
A free three, yeah, 3-3.
Took your lift. Kare whakai.
Kare left.
Ui, whai atu ko Maddie. Ai, ko whai atu a Maddie aia.
Ko te awa o Maddie, aha koe e te pounamu
Right, right, koe ara.
Tōna mahi, tōna manua, tōna kaha, tino nui engari. He eti te tangata, he nui, te manua. Pai te mea tuatahi. Ko tahi anō, kua whai. Paka miharo ana. Te rereke tangi nai nei, e toru piro.
Ai, ki te katsi ai, te rereke tanga.
Ai.
Good defense.
Ai rā, ka hawa wāo te tima o Napier.
Right. The huri ai misses, and Grayson's there.
Ai.
Grayson, right.
Kei te kōkiri whakamua.
Ai,
Te
tōna
tere hai.
tere.
Ai, hea tōna like, prakatihi, like,
Ai,
he tekapu.
Tōna training regime.
Ai, hea tōna like speed training regime.
Ai, te mea, mai konei ki reira, what, toru he gona?
Ai,
Rua he gona?
ka tai au te rehita mō tōna mahi. Mahi training.
Mahi training.
Ai, mea kai te awha haere au.
Ai, mea hoki. Tino pōtiri.
Ai.
He toru.
Ai, ho honu rau. O, tata. Kei te kōkiri whakamua a Flavel. Piki.
That will be, ooh, te tata hoki.
Ai.
Unfortunately, it will be going back to Takapuna. I think that Napier wanted that. Engari. Te kimi ona hoa. They go in the corner. Drives in, gets pushed out. Rako Bailey, ko hoki mai. Tarawa ki roto. Oh, ko hapa ia e te free. Shot clock,
Ai.
Ai, tata hoki tēnei o ngā kēmu.
Ai rā.
Ko Mary tera kia Izzy.
Kia anō.
Oh, i tata tū.
Oh, tētahi hara.
I tata
Kaore he
tāi,
pai ki aia.
Ai.
Awa hoha ki tōna mahi.
Ai, he ōrite rāua, twins.
Kia?
He twins rāua, ne, tahi me te rua.
Ai, rite tonu. Ka raue ai ki te coach. Boom!
Ai, kua ōrite ngā piro i nā nei.
Ai.
O tērā pāka rireke.
Whakawhiti, te whakautu pia. Engari, tēnā ngi tū te tūrapa. Tēnā tata tēnei kimu.
Rako Grayson tēnei kai hari i te pōro. Ara kia Mary i nā nei. Drives in.
Ere ma meneti e toi ana ki te mitunga o te kimu.
Pops it over, engari kei reira a Bailey. Ai, roa tonu te wā, āhua roa tonu te wā. Still a little bit of time.
Ai. Roa rawa.
Good fake.
Roa rawa mo te kemu o Poitukohu.
And a foul was called. Oh, look at that sportsmanship. A bit of a hug. Bit of a aroha mai.
Ka haranga mai a te nama whitu ki au nei.
Whitu o...
Ai, o Napier Girls, Maia Tipene.
E toru.
Toru, whiwhi, toru.
Tizero ki ona kaha, ne? She was so confident in that shot. Though
Look
the defender right in front of her,
Ai.
she knew that she could still make that shot.
Ai rā.
Ahakoa I hapa, it was still a great shot.
Ai rā, tika tērā.
Ai, tae te rongo I a rātou I taua koti, ne? Ko Izzy 9-8, Paina Tikia Grayson.
No way.
For the three.
No way. Yeah, I love how they shoot with such confidence.
Aye.
Heck, I was turning down three-pointers at that age. I was like, no, I don't want to shoot it.
Yeah.
Oh, wē. Wai taka pia. Oh, wē.
Kare te pirangi kia.
Wai taka kia koe?
Ai, he pai tau.
Ah, rite ne.
Wai taka hi.
Taka.
Hi.
Koru, whiwhi, toru.
Tikuna ai te tūrapa.
Tōna tuahine.
Tāhua nei me whai piro tata ake ki te... Hapa engari whai atu anō. E whānoi ho te rerekētanga o ngā piro.
Ai. Hare te mehe maha.
Mai muri. Te trawa ki roto. Ara, kei reira. Te hara.
Draws the foul. She will go to the free throw line for two.
Ka pai. Te kuru tautuku, te rāringi kuru tautuku.
Ai. There's 4 points in its here left with just under 4 minutes left in the quarter, in the game.
It's a 3.9, eh?
Both teams are in foul trouble. We see Takapuna on 5 and Napier Girls on 4. So both teams will be looking to not foul, but also draw a foul.
I like how the game of basketball now has gone into using strategic fouls.
Aye.
Before it was, you got to avoid them at all costs.
Yeah.
And now it's, if we have one, let's use it.
Strategic, for
Aye.
sure. And sometimes, etahiwa. And as you approach the end of games like this, it can often be the difference for a team if one team's in foul trouble and the other's not.
Yeah, I agree.
As that Kurewhiwhi Toru just side. The effort of both rebounders there as that is in the possession of Napier girls. We have a game on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen, anyone tuning in from home, just over 3 minutes left here. 2 points in it, still anyone's game.
Puts it back, Grayson will drive in, puts it up. Unfortunately, he doesn't get it. There's no one there to box out and grab the rebound. Bailey taking her time down the courts. Beautiful reverse layup, unfortunately. Kare Uru. We have Izzy going up for the drive. Trying to get a good foul. Ngadikea Bailey driving it fast down the court. Ngadikea Grayson.
Rawete maka.
Kirunga. Grayson anō.
Piwa te poro ki tōna hoa.
Izzy.
Rawe.
And the foul will go in.
Tēnō toa te reikuru. Izzy. Kare he angitu, engari. He angitu nā te mea kaharia ki te pai. Kuru tautaku mō erua ngā kuru.
Mena ka whai ai ngā mea erua, kua ori te ngā piro.
Right.
Kei te pai, kutahi anō.
Iwa te kaumā whākia, iwa te kaumā roa, tēnō tata, te piro.
Kare aia, engari kia Bailey i nānei. Kua whai ai hoki ngā kuru tautsuku.
Right.
Rua meneti me te hawhe e toi ana. Tēnā pia ka nui ake te rereke e tanga o ngā piro. Maybe we will be widening the point differences.
Right.
With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on our clock. And there goes the second one.
As we can hear that defensive chant coming from Takapuna. You know, both teams, still anyone's game, just 4 points in it. Both teams will be wanting to seal this second game of the day, as this will help with seeding as they progress into the tournament. Now, this is a 6-day tournament for these teams, so massive week ahead, and it will be important that both teams, you know, they recover, they stay fresh. Look, they jump on those foam rollers, they stretch.
It's a serious tournament, this.
It is.
You got to be in your peak condition for 6 days straight.
6
sometimes.
days?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, eh?
I mean, I'll go to the gym for 4 days in a row, pal.
It's like the opposite day. I'll do 1 day and I'm sore for 6. Because these rangatai, they work for 6, they're sore for 1.
That is true. They're just going to use all their energy up.
Yeah, hard. I don't even know if I knew what a foam roller was in high school, eh? What is recovery? I don't need that. Don't need a warm-up, don't need a warm down.
Just give me a sleep, I'll be good.
Yeah.
I think.
Not even that.
Not even that.
Just some sugar. As that.
No, I am glad that I didn't get to know coffee while I was in school.
Yo.
That would have been bad.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Rua Meneti Toyana 3 points behind Napier Girls High. Bailey now has the ball and will drive it in, try to put it up,
Beautiful
and the foul is
Jaws
called.
the hara, ko haere off level. Ki te pai kuru tautaku mo e rua. Ngā kuru. They're very, both teams actually are playing with a lot of composure. Still, you know, we're late in the game. Still, you know, anyone's game, but they're playing with a lot of composure. And yeah, that's really cool to see. Not getting frazzled or overwhelmed by the, the importance of every game at Nationals, but very impressed. Very impressed with the composure.
Now you're laying the pressure.
Yeah. Hey, nah, but they're not phased. Not phased. pressure is a privilege.
Puts it up. There you go.
Beautiful
That's 2
take
points
there.
closer. Just
Number
a 3
8.
away.
There we.
Kotaki noa e aro pū ki te kēmu. I'm just full focused in this game, fully immersed to see what will happen.
Rawe. Anō, te N1. Tino angi tū off level. Kotahi noiho. Te kurito tuku e whai ake nei. As you can see on that replay, beautiful spin cycle.
And
again, really coming to her own as Vival,
6
wanting to get a dub for her team. As you said, sorry, Ohio, 6 points. Just over 1 minute left.
In the corner. There is still enough time to get those points back. If she looks at the clock, she feels as though she could probably just drive through. Never mind, I was going to say waste a little bit of time, but Cole, she has a different idea than me.
Yeah, saw an opportunity as she's just taking over here as Level. Her maturity is really coming through as pushes that lead out to 8 points with just over 50 seconds left here in the fourth. You know, they could still hit a couple threes here. This Level will use the time, run down the clock.
Beautiful intercept.
Great steal.
We have 2 girls on
and
the
the
end.
speedy wheels again.
Unfortunately, gets it back. Well done. Puts up the 3.
Oh, great awareness though from number 12. Been really impressed with Grayson Paraihi and her effort and her kaha this game.
She's been putting on a great show
Absolutely.
for her team. You know, showing that she isn't even tired or phased by the difference in the points so far.
Absolutely, and it's been really impressive actually to see the skill and the level of both teams. Both definitely caliber of a top 8 team in this national tournament, I'd say. And you know, when it comes to these national tournaments, look, the stars really sometimes need to align. Everyone needs to be fit. You know, hoping there's no injuries for either team. And as you go on into the tournament, looking to build on and learn from and incorporate. You know, making sure the recovery is happening, good kai, good sleep. Making sure everyone stays fresh, and scout is another area of the game that is also growing. I guess coming into a tournament like this, unless you've got teams from your region, you often have to begin filming now, or you know, watching the live stream back, or you know, filming your own games if they're not on the live stream, and making sure that you're really scouting your opposition, because that is a big part of the game, particularly as you go up the levels into college and pro ball. Scouting becomes a massive part of the game.
Ai, tautoko. Ai. Tā hua nei, korite ngā kōtiro. And I think it will be it will be a throw-in. I thought it was our 2 shots, but we already did that. It's cool to see that we get our camera angles as well. That's very cool.
Shout out to our cameramen. As Flavel will look to run the ball down.
From the outside. Kapai Grayson is here. Te kauma ono he kona e toi ana.
Ai, te teru hoki.
Corner.
Kimi te kuriwhiwhi toru, engari karihiangi tū. Whiua te poro. Kuriwhiwhi toru anō pia.
She'll put it back
te
up.
kuripiki. Rawe pai te kaha.
Ara. Kua mutsu te kemu. Koe ara te tahi kemu nui. What an actually amazing game though.
Aye.
From the first 3 quarters we see both teams showing like real good strength.
Aye.
No team like actually having the lead throughout the whole game.
Aye, tika tērā.
Koe nei te wāhanga whakamutunga, and then we finally see our teams takapuna here taking the lead once and for all. But beautiful display of sportsmanship and just athletical ability from both sides. It's lovely to see that our sport is being taught in a great manner throughout the country.
Absolutely.
Ara, he rawe hoki te noho ki tō taha me te koro, me te hui mātaki tēnei kēmu.
Ai.
It's been truly a pleasure.
Pai ki au, anō, e hoa so, e mihi ana ki a koe, e mihi ana ki a koe te ngā wow, mumble jumble. It's the end of the day, I was going to say, e mihi ana ki a ngā kai mātaki-taki, aroha mai koe te tahi tauira o te reo Māori. It's been a pleasure and an honour to commentate this game for you all. Takapuna away with the win. Napier a near loss at 65, but I will say I do believe that they've got some serious talent and under some great coaching, this Napier girls team. And look, they could be placed very well still for their pool seeding. And honestly, sometimes a loss in a tournament can be a really good opportunity for a team to come together, respond, and look, I think there'll be both really good things coming from both sides as we wrap up here on court 3 for now. So, kia mau tonu mai. We have Epsom Girls and Hamilton Girls High School next. So, e mihi ana kia koutou, hei a koa nei.
What's there?
A quick turnaround today. Get through this walkthrough, our 5-0, shoot. Wow,
it's awesome, man. You know, 7 months out, you know, I was just dying to get back on the court. But yeah, here now, playing again, you know, love it. You know, I missed it that whole 7 months. I was just itching to get on the court. But yeah, looking to help the team get through and advance.
It has been one whale of a game, a lot of fun, very competitive, but in the end, a big scoreline. USA win at 99-72 over New Zealand.
Yeah, we just got to be clinical on the small things. You know, they're definitely at the pinnacle of basketball. We've always been classed as underdogs, and you know, we just go out there and play our hardest. And you know, we're a small nation, but we're big at heart for sure. And we know that it's only us there. You know, last night felt like a away game, so you know, I feel like every game will feel like that. And we just got to go out there and show everyone that, you know, we can run with everyone at the top.
I think firstly we just have to see the reality and see things how they really are. Like we competed very well against you know, one of the best teams in the world last night against Team USA, but like I've really said, at the end of the day the reality is it's a loss.
1-7 to 3-5. Proceed patron sections 101 to 1.
So it means we have to win in these next 2 games, and the beauty of that is that there's lots to get better at in the next 48 hours. We have to address that very ruthlessly, and you know, it's about being a very quick learner. The pressure side of things, it's easy when you just kind of really get consumed in the process, you know what I mean? You kind of put your, I don't know what the word is, the blinkers on, you know what I mean? And just look forward, be very process driven, consumed in the processes. You kind of don't have a lot of time to think about the bullshit like the media or outside expectations, you know? Our expectations or my expectations of myself and the team are kind of greater than theirs anyway, because I believe we can do something special.
Great win, guys. Keeps us in the hunt. There's no risk game unless we've got this in the business. Great job, proud of you. The recovery starts immediately. Head's sorted. Watch this game later on. Get some sleep and recovery. You good? Here we go.
Congrats, PC, on your first World Cup win.
Yeah! Due to the fucking Moa Katina! Tina!
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.